Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you are, wherever you are. Aloha, this is Manny from Good Dog Press, and welcome to my computer room on a beautiful Friday afternoon. The sun is out, beautiful blue skies. It is amazing. God is good all the time.
All the time. God is
All
good.
the time. Oh, you know that one.
I,
Damn.
I do. I do.
Oh, I should. God is good all the
All the
time.
time.
Yeah, pretty cool. This is amazing. Of course, that is the awesome, sultry voice of Trusty Sidekick.
Hello, hello, hello. It's good to be with you again. Had a one of those weeks, one of those weeks that ages you 10 years.
Ages you 10 years.
Yeah.
Damn, I've been going on 2 weeks of aging myself 10 years.
Oh, dear.
It's been a really crazy week. Good Dog's been all over the place. Man, Good Dog's been up and down and sideways and backwards and forwards and whatever's. And it happens when you're in promotion mode. It's this crazy. Uh,
I was
how
going
are
to say,
you
you
doing?
sounded a little like Frank Sinatra there with the
Oh, yeah, doing it my
lyric.
way.
That's life.
That's life.
That's what all the people say.
Oh man, it's showing our age, dude.
Yeah.
It's showing our age.
Well, Frank was before me, really, but,
Oh
I
yeah,
love that stuff.
yeah.
He's
But
timeless, dude.
our parents listen to it,
Timeless.
so
Yep.
we got to hear it too. Oh, I hear that voice. It's another awesome voice. How are you doing tonight, Caesar?
Muy bien, muchachos.
Oh, awesome. How are you doing? How's you doing? Are you as crazy? Are you as tired as I am? But you know what? No matter how tired we are, we're still here. We're still pumping. We're gonna be here every damn day for I don't know how long your stuff is. I mean, I've got 12 more days on the first run on this. I'll
I,
most
I do
likely,
not have a whole lot more.
well, it's 12 more days. That's what I got it right now. But you always have the one button you can hit and re-up it for another 30 days. So
That's right.
I'm gonna be here for another 48, 42 days and still going chopping out at that tree going, come on, people, just put 50 cents a day on the side and you can own the first tier of Skunk Girl.
I
And
wonder if Sally Struthers is still available. You could get her pitched.
come on, Shabby, you can get up here. I heard you was off this weekend, Shabby. No excuses. Get your butt up here. But yeah, I mean, I am actually gonna do something special for the standard cover. It's gonna entice people to want that. So that means if I'm doing it for the standard cover, it will go for the wraparound cover too. So there's gonna be an upgrade this weekend, people. Stay tuned.
Ooh.
Stay tuned. I'll just give you a hint. Uh, Manny's first love in art is doing what?
Painting.
Uh-huh. And wouldn't it be nice to have a wraparound painted cover for
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
standard? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna be working on that this weekend. So by the time Monday rolls around, just,
Manny.
just in time to re-up for the next go around for the next part of the campaign. It's gonna be so the standard comic book is gonna have two covers, people. You're gonna have the wraparound cover, and when you open up that wraparound cover, you're gonna have the standard cover. So I'm gonna be working on that this weekend. I'm gonna do it my traditional style. And if you guys see my traditional paintings, you guys know what that means. Photorealism. Yep. It's gonna take me a little this weekend to do it, but what's good is her costume is pretty much black and white. So I only gotta do just a little bit of color to make that look good. It's not that bad.
Can you
But
guys
you know
hear me?
what? Oh yes, I was just about to get to you, man.
Oh,
I
okay.
saw you come in, Tank. I saw you come in. I'm sorry. I'm actually talking more than ERTs. Oh my
No,
goodness.
you're good. You're good. I just had to make sure my mic is good because remember, I have all the crazy,
Oh,
weird technical difficulties that I've never had ever before with any technological device in my life.
that is awesome. All right. So how are you doing today, Tank?
Oh, I have a pulse.
You have a pulse?
What?
Oh
A
no.
pulse?
Oh, good. I
Yeah.
thought you had a Hulk.
Yeah.
Well, I see we do have a Hulk on the panel too, besides Tank. Since Tank's not talking very much, Tank,
Can you hear me?
we can hear you.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Okay. Yeah.
I see a person that's
You got
lurking in
Brad,
the
dude.
background.
Who's lurking?
Oh Lord. Oh
What's
Lord.
up, man?
It's
What's
Brad.
up?
Brad.
Hey, Brad.
Hashtag I stand on Brad.
That's right.
Whatever, dude.
Dude, it is so hilarious when Chester and everybody else don't understand that that's a term of endearment.
Yeah,
Right.
no,
Means you're strong enough to be our foundation.
it's true.
Dude, you know,
It's
I
true.
Yeah.
when I did that drawing of a Skunk Girl and Handyman, man, that got a lot of hits. It did. I mean, you know, I put that hashtag in the title, hashtag I stand on Brad. Yeah, it was
Mhm.
hilarious. And every time I would see you on a live stream, I would go into the chat and I'll put hashtag I stand on Brad, and people would add on to it. It was hilarious. You know,
Mhm.
I got it, you got it. I did
Yeah.
that on Drawn and Quartered, and Chester deleted my hashtag I stand on Brad. I was like, seriously, Chester, you deleted my my
Yeah, I
hashtag?
don't think he knew.
Yeah, but that's good looking out, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he didn't understand that it was funny. It's a running joke. I mean, we've been doing it for how many streams? So it was hilarious.
I don't know.
Yeah, but you know, that was good looking out, though. I'll
Better
give him
safe
that.
than sorry, right?
Well,
Right.
they're
Using those words, he did not think it means what you think it means.
oh, well, yeah, it's just, you know, hashtag I stand on Brad. It's not that bad.
It's not that bad. Stand up, Brad's not that bad.
Right.
How's your book doing? I mean, we got a whole bunch of people up here, a whole bunch of creative people. Everybody on this panel, except for Trusty, has a Trusty actually is in a campaign also. He's got a card on mine. Yeah, everybody on this panel has campaigns. We all got campaigns going, people. This is crazy.
It's true.
How's your campaign going, Brad? Haven't talked to you in
Uh,
a long time.
Yeah, dude. So I had put out a post. The book is being delayed because of my mom's health situation.
Okay.
So I am, but I'll keep everybody updated on what's happening. But it's taking so much time.
Is it in demand?
No, because
No.
I never actually got 100% funded.
Oh, that's
Oh.
why. Damn it.
That's all right though. It's all right. I'm not worried. Yeah.
Are you gonna print up extra copies?
That's the goal. But I'm going to be launching a Kickstarter version here when it gets closer to completion. So.
Is the Kickstarter gonna be the same, or is it gonna be different? A little bit different?
It's going to be the same, almost all of the same stuff. There is going to be some differences, but nothing major. Yeah. So
Brad, did you say you didn't get fully funded? So do the people who backed on Indiegogo need to now go back on Kickstarter?
nope.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. I am flexible, so yeah, they're going to get their books no matter what. Yeah.
So even though it was flexible, it's still you couldn't go into in demand.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
So just speaking of Kickstarter, so I don't know if you guys know this, but my writing partner and co-creator on Chango, we were getting a lot of feedback from people saying, well, we like what you guys are doing, because I'm wondering what the heck, man. Why aren't people who saying they love what I was showing throughout the whole time that I was prepping everything for the Indiegogo? Why are they not supporting it? And a lot of them were saying, well, we're not really big fans of Indiegogo. We've backed
Okay.
there before, and also the fact that there's certain connotations that are involved in Indiegogo. I was like, all right, that's cool. I respect that. But they were all unanimous in saying, but if you put a Kickstarter out, we'll support it. So the writer was like, maybe we should consider doing that or whatever, only because we don't want to miss out on these people, that are saying that. And so, with that being said, tonight we launched the Kickstarter campaign for Chango.
Cool.
It's gonna be right.
Did you take it down on Indiegogo, or you got?
I did not take it down. No,
Hmm.
I'm running that because he runs a lot more in the sides of people that are against Indiegogo. I kind of go both ways. You know, I myself have supported Kickstarter campaigns. I've supported Indiegogo campaigns, you know, and that sort of thing. So, you know, and so we figured, well, let's give this a try and see, you know, what comes of it.
Well, you know, I actually specifically avoid Kickstarter, because I despise their whole model. I despise it, and they're very sneaky. They're very sneaky. They're not very upfront with the person who's running the campaign. They often change the deal. They're like the fucking Darth Vader of crowdfunding.
Oh, first F-bomb of the night. Not even.
Oh shoot, we're live. I didn't know that.
I saw that.
My bad.
That was the first thing I looked for when I came in. Are we live? We are
Yeah,
live. So I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
The difference between me and on and off air is the amount of profanity. I apologize.
Okay,
folks.
as we're getting the party started here, can you guys please in the chat? I know we got 8 people watching, 9 people. Just hit the share button, share it out to everybody. Get them on over here and get the place a rocking. We're going up against auction as usual on Friday night, but we don't care. We don't scared.
Are they even going on right now? Oh, it started, huh?
Yeah, we're not scared. We're over here. We're doing what we need to do. We need to do this. I mean, we got so many good creators up here with so many good different projects. It's amazing people. You know, like I said, I hope Brad prints up some extra books.
I'll be printing up extra books. Don't you worry.
Yeah, because, dude, I just totally blanked on that. I mean, I was getting ready for my.
Dude, my campaign was mired in so much gunk. I mean, with everything that was happening. I mean, you saw it. You know, I vented on your stream. You know, before.
Oh yeah, you made me
dude.
F-bomb.
Sorry, dude. But dude, it was. Yeah, man, it was a brutal time. It was brutal. Yeah.
Don't worry, Jimmy. I'm not after your effing title. You can be the effing champ all you want.
Yeah, Slick Jimmy is the champ. He beat Riley. Oh my!
What champ is that, Manny? What champ is he?
The F-bomb.
Yeah, that's right. He's the effing champ.
Yeah. You know what? Let's see who's in the chat. I mean, we don't want to neglect our chat. We got the real Dr. Venkman out there.
Nice.
He says, where can I purchase the finest Skunk Girl bathwater? Asking for a friend. Are you asking for Joshua Hughes?
No, I think they're.
Yeah, Joshua Hughes just wants the foot tub water anyways.
Yeah.
Shabby said, Trusty let us all down. That awesome piece did not need a costume under the hoodie.
There's a photo for Shabby.
Oh, Shabby. Shabby. Trusty Sidekick said hello to Shabby and Vinkman. And what else we got? Dr. Vinkman says, I'd join the stream, but I'm not drawing. LOL.
Well, Dr. Vinkman, you have good insight into comics, man. I catch you over on I Love Comics sometimes. I may not always comment. Sometimes I'm a chat lurker, but dude,
you know what? Go send them a link. Let's get him up here.
Right. Well,
I've been on programs with Dr. Vinkman. He's a pretty cool dude. Could you please share it out, people? That was me saying that. Okay. And something about legs lengthening. Kind of weird.
I don't know. I don't have legs on mine, so
I don't understand that. Charlie McNeilson's in the house saying hello to everyone. How are you doing, Charlie McNeilson? Right now, I don't have my mighty wrench and I don't have Marcus out there. So when they come in, you guys will all get shout outs. I do like my mighty wrench and Marcus. They are awesome at it. Oh, right now, I'm just not in the mood to draw right now. So we do have other great artists drawing that I am white boxing once in a while. And we do have the man with the smooth voice.
Ooh,
the amazing guy that has this awesome drawing show that I love to go on. And I actually apologize to him because I had to be with Brad drawing on the pro edition of Drawing Quarter this week.
Whatever, dude.
Oh my goodness, I had to go to the pro edition. But yes,
how dare you skip my show in favor of something with a larger platform?
I know.
I know, right? Yeah.
What was I thinking?
Disgusting.
What was I
Smells
thinking?
like capitalism.
I know. It's like, oh my God, he wanted to sell some more books, so he went on a bigger show.
No.
Shame on me.
You opportunist shillmeister.
I know.
I'm mortified for you.
How are you doing, Slick?
I'm okay. I'm just trying to keep my fan out of your show. I gotta have the fan on. I'm hot. It's still like 90 degrees here.
What?
You need to get a
You're
better
hot.
fan, dude. I mean, I'm in 90 degrees also right now. My house.
I do have a window mount, but I'm like a floor and a half above the ground, and my window is about 10 feet off the ground. And so if I want to put that wall mount into my window, it's a whole big
You know what
hassle.
you need? You need to get what I get. Can you even hear my fan?
Nah.
No,
Hear
I got
mine?
that. I got that stand up. Those long fans, the tower fans. This damn thing is awesome, and it was pretty cheap too. It was like $40 or so, and it cools down your whole body. Nobody can hear my fan. I always ask them, "Can you guys hear my fan?" Super quiet. And it's awesome. I
Mm.
mean,
I'll have to look into it. I have one of those little Hewlett Packard tornado fans.
those
So-
tornadoes are loud. Don't go for. I got a tornado too. I used to use that, and everybody used to complain that they could hear my fan. So I went to the tower, and nobody's ever complained about my tower fan.
I'll have to try for it, but like tower fans don't have as much oomph, I guess is the best word.
I mean, and I've got it on the lowest speed. Oh, you crank this up to speed number 3, it blows hard. Okay, that came out wrong.
No, it came out perfect.
This
Okay,
Friday
everybody-
is awesome.
Everybody take a snapshot of Manny saying it blows hard.
Oh,
That's right. Remix it into some EDM, dude.
It
Blows hard.
Apologize for all the dirty minds and it's,
I already know who's gonna screen capture that. I know who's gonna do it, and she's gonna make a freaking video of me. Oh,
That's right.
and she's gonna cap that too. She's gonna cap me saying freaking. Oh, freaking.
Hail Raven.
Oh, no, you can't say Hail Raven. You gotta say Hail Starfire, then she'll screen capture that too.
No,
Oh.
you know what? Refit it.
Oh, I was just talking about him, and look who's in the chat. The amazing Marcus Givens. How you doing, Marcus? That is an amazing mod. Now, that's the kind of guy that deserves a wrench.
Absolutely.
Oh, we got Pablo Romero out there saying hello. Hello.
So, Pablo,
My name is Pablo Romero. You can find me on Twitter, YouTube,
And
Facebook,
Instagram.
Instagram.
And Pablo Romero.
I
I'm
love
on
you, Pablo.
Instagram. You must come to me, and I will feed
Pablo.
you with my love.
Pablo, even though politically you might not like the show, but because they talk so low and softly like you might like it. It's on the National Public Radio here in America. It's called All Things Considered.
What is Caesar doing? Caesar is doing what all illustrators do to save time. Just trace the damn thing. Why are you gonna waste an hour trying to draw the damn Statue of Liberty? Just freaking trace it. I bet it's gonna be in the background too.
It is, and it's going to be small because it's part of a logo.
Cool. It's like, I mean, you go look at all the books by, Boris
Well-
Vallejo and
While you're at it, could you fix that fat nose ridge she's had for 200 years?
yeah, fix
Just-
that. Fix that, buddy.
Hey man, take it easy on her. She's French.
yeah, she's French, man. Well, we can't see her underarms.
It's like the French were looking at her and going, "How can we make a woman look like she can't get her nose broken?"
By the way, if she's going to be small and in the background, why are you getting all the detail?
Because I'm an idiot.
Okay. That makes sense.
Fair.
Welcome to the club.
Yep. I was
Amazing.
gonna say it takes one to know one. We agree.
Yeah.
Amazing.
How it is. Here's the thing. I'm drawing this all now, and then when I actually start playing around with it, I'll take stuff. But
Hold on. Go back. Your
I'm
crowd.
just trying to get.
You got the first spike perfect. The other
right?
spikes all got wiggly.
Yeah.
The first one you did it perfect. I'm like, damn, is he using a ruler? And then
I have a steady hand. I'm just kind of like banging this thing out right now.
So he's making it organic. That's cool. I can dig
all
it.
right.
I can dig it. I can dig it. I think I was reading a book by Boris Vallejo, and he was talking about people saying, "Why are you using photographs?" Like, well, I took the photographs, so why not? Why can't I just trace my own photographs? And it
Yeah.
speeds the process along, especially for what he was doing when he first started out, being a commercial artist. And you got a deadline. In 2 days, you need to get a damn painting done. You
Yep.
trace. You freaking trace. I mean, most of those illustrative guys, I even have one. I have a projector, and that's what you used to do. Just put the photo on there, project it to your
Yeah,
paper.
especially if it has to look like a specific
Yeah.
person, image, or something like that, and then you just put your own touches over the top. You
Oh, yeah.
know?
I mean,
Yeah.
but that's for paintings and stuff. But even Boris said, after you do your sketches and stuff, you still gotta fudge it a little bit because photographs are distorted.
Yep.
So you gotta know what you're doing. I mean, you can go only so far, and you can tell the illustrators that just use the photograph, and it doesn't look right. I mean, that's why you look at Boris stuff. There's a little bit of Boris in there. There's movement in it. So even though he's using photographs, he's still putting himself in there. But you can see it in comic books. You can tell when people are just tracing those models. It's so hilarious. It's like, really, people?
Oh, dude, those models, SketchUp models all suck.
Yeah. I refuse to do that. I mean, I had someone trying to teach me how to do SketchUp, and they were like, "Oh, this is the greatest thing. This is what people are going to be doing in comics." And I basically said, "Dude, the moment I start doing that is the moment that I stop calling myself an artist. You gotta put the lines down. You gotta. It's ridiculous. Okay, I mean, this here is different. It's a full logo. You gotta have a certain feel. But when you're drawing comics, when you're drawing panels, you gotta put in the work, man."
Oh yeah, I agree. But like, if you're doing like a far away shot of a specific city, I have no problem throwing that in the in the background.
Yeah, no, I get that.
You know,
I get that.
I will say I like SketchUp for stuff like this because I built this whole room in SketchUp first, and then I placed over another panel. I wanted to get the perspective and everything right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But you put your own flair on it, though. You put your own flair on it, though.
Oh, yeah.
There's some people who just trace the outlines completely, and that's it. And
that's no good.
Yeah.
Well, and I've been talking to this drone photographer up in San Francisco, because the opening of my book opens up in Chinatown, and I want a picture of a specific area in Chinatown because I'm going to take that from now 2019, and I'm going to take it to the year 2065, and I'm going to upgrade the heck out of it. But I want that old architecture, that some of it has been there for nearly 100 years, or over 100 years as it is already. And will still be there, 40, 45, 46 years in the future. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, and there are people, you can go look around, you can go on Fiverr, you can get original photographs, so that way you don't get dinged for copyright infringement. Sometimes a lot of these photographers, especially if they take a picture of something famous, man, they're protective. The U.S. Post Office had to pay out a lot of money to a guy for a stamp of the Statue of Liberty because it was taken accidentally from a non-secure source. Yeah, gotta watch out. Our photographers are really, really protective artists, especially these days on the internet. But they're cheap enough, man. Like often they're gonna go do a photo shoot, or they already have you can find an area photographer. You can find them around the world.
I want to just
super cheap.
I want to cut in right now, real fast, before Mox Rocks leaves. He just came in. Mox Rock said, having a great show. It was great having Skunk Girl on the show last night, and thank you, Mox Rock, for being a great moderator in that show last night. It was on Drawing Aces with Passion for Drawing. It was amazing. He's an amazing moderator also. Have a good night there, Mox, if you're going to leave. We got Scott Shimmering in the audience too. How you doing, Scott? Dr. Venkman said he will join. Did anybody send him the link yet? All right. And Mox Rock said he tweeted out the show, which is awesome. And Raggedy Man said, when I worked in advertising, every office had a light box for tracing.
Yep.
Yep. And we are caught up with the chat. And
All right, guys, what do you think? So
because
I do occasionally. I've done work for making playing cards and stuff like that for a company, and they have me doing one for Arsenal as a mock-up
cool.
for. They're bidding to get them get the license to do it. So it hinges on my mock-up. So yeah,
What
You
is
know, no pressure.
I think it's cool.
no pressure. Yeah.
what is Arsenal?
One of the most famous soccer teams in all of Europe.
Well,
Yeah,
obviously,
It's a British team.
Yeah.
I'm American and I don't know what soccer is.
Yeah, well, I'm a little I'm a little knowledge on the geo scene and Manchester United. Even though I really hope you get this job.
Hey, yeah, they're my fans too. I like them if I'm watching some football. But yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Right. A little kicky footy.
Slick mute himself.
he always does.
Yeah, I mute
Yeah,
myself
fan
so
on.
you don't hear the fan.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, you don't have to mute yourself in case if you're afraid of dropping an F-bomb. You already did the damage, so
No, I don't fucking care if I use the F word. It's the fan. I don't want to annoy the fans with the fan. But
Yeah.
fucking I don't care.
Ladies and gentlemen, the effing champ.
It's up to 2 right now.
a mother effing champ.
It's up to 2 right now, and Tank Ferret's at 1. Let's see how this goes tonight.
Huh. I don't know if I should join in. I'm tempted.
No.
Yeah, normally I like to reserve that F-bomb for when somebody says squirrel and I say watch your effing language. But I ruined that, didn't I?
Yeah. All right, let me go do. I'm gonna be selfish and I'm gonna do a little promo for a while. If you guys don't mind.
What?
Yeah, you know.
Oh man.
Effing promo.
Promo. I mean, we are up to 58 backers, people. So this.
Dude, that's so awesome.
Thank you so much, people. I hope I white box myself. Let me go make sure I white box myself. Okay, I white box myself. All right, so we're at 58 backers. We got 12 more days on this first go around, and that's amazing. We got 2 backers yesterday, so hopefully we can get some backers tonight. You know, like I said, if you guys can't support the book, go talk to your friends, go talk to your family, go talk to somebody who might be able to support it. We got this wraparound variant cover by Tank Ferret, which is amazing, but like I said, there is going to be a wraparound cover for the original cover too. So this is still the cover. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do double cover, double cover. So I'm going to work on that this weekend. I'm going to do a photorealistic Skunk Girl.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is your wife posing again?
Oh God! Kick Brad.
I love that gag.
Oh,
He's been doing
Thank you, Brad.
no problem,
I
man.
missed that.
He's been doing that for me for months. And if you guys go on the page, you guys will get to see the first 6 pages. This is the splash page that pretty much tells you the story, what she's all about, coming out of a bank vault, being caught red-handed with some bags of cash. Kind of plenty of cash.
She's making a withdrawal. She's innocent.
Then we got Officer DeWolf telling her to freeze. I mean, if you guys notice, I do want a nice, colorful book. I don't want just a bunch of gray tones. That's why I did it more colorful. That's what I did with this palette.
What's wrong with gray tones?
Oh, Brad, I'm trying to sell a book here, Brad.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
But anyways, yeah. So if you know what it's a lot of colorful things. You know, very colorful, very eye appealing. A lot of innuendo in the dialogue, and it's fun. And we got these 5 cards. 2 cards have been unlocked already. We got 3 more to go. We got Tank Ferret's card is unlocked, and El Guapo's card is unlocked, and we're going to work on Josh Chris. And after Josh Chris, we'll get Pope Raven, and the one that I'm hoping we got to get to this stretch goal, people, because this trusty sidekick is amazing. So if that does, I mean, I'm going to be heartbroken if we can't get to this card.
You're going to be heartbroken.
I know you're going to be heartbroken too. I know. Now, if we get to the $10,000 stretch goal, I will make out of my own pocket. We do not have any for the troops in my thing. I will do this on my own. I will do a variant Unbreathable Skunk Girl, issue number 1, 32 pages on newsprint. I'll do the partnership with the alternative. I'm not asking anybody for donations for this. This will come out of my pocket. That's if we hit the $10,000
What about an art donation?
art donation.
Yeah, what if I give you a piece of artwork that you can use for that USO book?
It's actually all digital.
Oh, well, fine.
Yeah, this one was well. The Skunk Girl was drawn traditional, and some of the characters are drawn traditional, but pretty much this thing is I made it all digital.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And if you guys want to see, if you guys do the highest tier, which is original artwork from the book, which is traditional, 11 by 17s, done on Bristol board with archival ink. You have 12 to pick from. 3 have been already taken. So all the booty shots are gone. I think only one booty shot is left. But there's great.
And it's a dude, so you don't want it.
Yeah, everybody wants booties. But there's male booties if you like that, if you're into that,
Doesn't Booster like booties?
There's actually 2 booty shots left. You got the Booster Boy booty on the bottom left, and then you got the one in the middle right here, Skunk Girl, which is a good one because you got all 3 skunks, the Booster Boys and Skunk Girl. That's a major. That is the first time a Booster Boy appears in the book.
So did you try to put a booty on every page?
No, but I will eventually make a contest, and people need to guess how much booties are in this book. and it has to be a booty, and it has to be like a little booty, not half, not side booty. It's got to be full back booty. Like that.
So it's kind of like guessing how many jelly beans are in the jar.
Yeah. So how many booty shots are in? And of course, this one up here with the officer, you can count that as a booty shot too. The top one, that's a booty shot. Yeah.
Cool.
So how many booty shots did I?
Yes.
See, I could actually make.
But isn't every piece of original art from you a booty?
Rick.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Punisher.
We're not gonna go to Canadian yet. You should know better, Rick. When you come into a stream, you're supposed to let the person keep on talking. But
hey, I've been letting you talk for like 5 minutes.
Rick
Trying to get that thought out.
Rick doesn't understand internet etiquette. It's a sad thing.
Yep. Yeah, you guys have to understand. Rick biting his tongue for like 5 minutes without letting out a pun that's amazing self-control, Rick. I'm proud of you, dude. I'm really proud of you. You've come a long way.
Okay, so actually, you know what? I could actually even count these little skunk booties too. So, that could be a trick question. I just noticed, yeah, skunks have some booties too. Tail shots. All right. So anyways, and the last thing on this thing is something that you don't see much in any Indiegogo or a Kickstarter. There's actually a sculpture bust that you can actually get. All right.
I thought they were all bought.
What's that?
I thought they were all bought already.
No, there's only 25 of them. Very, very limited edition when it comes to sculptures. 6 have been bought so far.
Oh,
so
okay.
19 left, which is amazing.
What's going on, guys?
I'm very happy with that. So hopefully we'll get that going. And please go check it out, people. Like I said, if you guys can't support a tier right now, it's going to go on for a lot longer. Talk to a friend. Rile up the neighbors. Let's get this thing going. Let's hit that stretch goal. We need to hit that stretch goal for the USO. That's the main thing. We got to hit that stretch goal for the USO. And we got to hit the stretch goal for Trusty Sidekick. Let's do it for Trusty. Let's do it for Trusty. Can we do it for Trusty?
Actually, Manny, if
why are you guys talking over me?
Sorry. This is just important. I think people might want to know if you like Skunk Girl, but you cannot afford it due to financial circumstances. There is a program set up called Comics Titans Fundraiser that will help you get Indiegogo books in your hand. All you have to do is go to Facebook, fill out the form, and you can get Skunk Girl from that if you were financially struggling right now. Yes. So there are programs to help, guys. I promise there are.
That is awesome. Thank you, Hope Fire. And we got Hope Fire that snuck in here. We got Rick that snuck in here. We got Dr. Vinkman snuck in here. All right, so let's go to Cross. Okay, Cross. Now you can say hello, Cross.
Hello, everyone.
Okay,
how is
now
everyone tonight?
Oh,
This has been Manny's unbreathable but totally effable Skunk Girl promo. Yeah.
Lord. Oh, Lord.
Skunk
I'll buy a
Lounge.
dozen.
Oh, my Lord. I love that. I love that. All right. I did not mute you, Cross. You're unmuted. Let's say hello to Dr. Vinkman. How are you doing, Dr. Vinkman? Is this the first time you've been on Good Dog Press?
I believe so. I've been on Ortiz channel. So
Whose channel?
happy.
ERTs.
ERT.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. Awesome.
You guys
Awesome.
are usually drawing on here, so I feel like out of place.
No, it's fine. As long as you don't be a YouTube star.
I'm
We
not a
already have
YouTube
a
star.
YouTube.
I'm just on a couple
we
different
have a
channels.
well, this is a YouTube star. A YouTube star is somebody that jumps on a panel, stays there for 5 minutes, promotes themselves, and hops off. That's
That sounds
Hey, could you buy my
terrible.
book, Little Girl Lethal? I gotta go. See you later.
that's a YouTube
Don't
star.
forget Handyman. I'm out.
I would never promote my channel on Extreme Movie Show.
That's what a YouTube star is to me. It's somebody and they do it in the chat too. They jump in chats and you see it all the time. All they do is they jump in a chat. They say, "Hi everybody, come see my videos on my stream and whatever's," and then they jump out. It's like, wow, what a
No.
what
I'll
a.
take the
Oh
talk
my
gladly.
lord.
I know. Isn't that so rude? Isn't that rude?
Oh, hey, excuse me, Manny. So
Yeah.
have I been on long enough tonight so that I can make an announcement?
Sure. Everybody's talking over everybody else. That's just the funny part. All right.
That's why I'm saying excuse me. I just want to give him permission.
Yeah, I guess we just cut into Dr. Vinkman's.
Oh, and I apologize about that. So I want to let Dr. Vinkman finish what he's got to say, and then if there's a moment, just let me know when it's time. Okay, Manny?
Okay, sure.
I'm good right now. If you want
Okay.
to guys continue talking, I'm just
All right.
kind of busy.
Okay, now Pope Fire was not formally introduced. You know, I like to introduce everybody when they come into my show, give them a little shout out. And how are you doing tonight, Popey?
I was just on my way out.
This is a YouTube star, people. Look at this. This is a YouTube star. Hiss at her. Shun her.
Hey, I'm working on a very important video right now.
Boo.
I hopped
Was the
on.
video about Starfire?
Actually, no. But Skunk Girl is a cameo in it.
You know, if you ever go over to Pope Fire's videos, you know that she always puts a Skunk Girl in there because she knows it brings the views.
Actually, I do it because it's fun to troll you.
Yeah, you troll me, but you know it brings you views. You know that Skunk Girl that you did last week, it's your 4th highest rated video right now. You know that, and
Yeah,
it's gonna catch up the other 2 real fast. Your number 1 video, I got a long ways to go. It's got a long ways to go, but those other 2, I think she's gonna overtake it.
Why are you taking credit for my accomplishments?
I'm not taking credit. I just noticed that if you got Skunk Girl in your video, she does well, which is cool.
No, I'm really sad that more people didn't see the chunky video because I thought that one was my favorite. I thought more people would like that one, but I guess that meme was a little overplayed.
Oh, cool. But you do use a lot of Skunk Girl. My goodness. And she made another one last night, people. So if you want to see Skunk Girl doing some dancing again.
You know you love it.
Geez.
You know you love it, Manny.
I do. Any promotion is good promotion. Seriously. It's fun. All right.
He doesn't even mind Rule 34, Skunk Girl.
Oh, Lord.
What's that?
No, don't do it. Please, Pope. I'll talk about it later.
Well, let's just say this, Pope. If you can think of it, you can put it in Rule 34.
Don't.
Oh, so I'm making Rural 34 Skunk Girl videos?
No. There's this thing called Google if you really want to know.
Don't. Please
don't Google it, trust me.
Don't.
Trusty, that looks really good.
Oh, thanks.
Never look up Dick Grayson on the internet. You'll find other things you don't want to see.
I look up. Well, I'm not an idiot, so I keep Safe Search on. But I look up Dick Grayson quite a lot, and I've never seen anything inappropriate.
Well, it's the Safe Search is on.
Yeah, you got the safe.
Turn it on, and you know.
Yeah.
No,
In the
no,
wild, child.
I have hung out with Sashi enough to know never to turn off Safe Search.
Lorenzo Fleece Deck, I disavow.
I mean, I see a lot of shipping of Dick and Todd all together.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm not even on Tumblr either.
Or Dick and Todd?
Dr. Vickman, I expect you to quote far more Ghostbusters quotes from now on. I really need you to do that.
Which ones you're looking for? I mean, I'm not 2016.
I don't know. Just ones that make me horny somehow. I don't know.
Okay.
He likes the ones from the new movies.
Okay. I need to make this announcement. I disavow Lorenzo Fleece Deck and I disavow Pablo Romero.
Why?
Yeah, you'll never hear me say I.
What have they done now?
They're saying go to Rule 34. Don't do it. I disavow.
Disavow. Yeah.
Rule 34 for life, yo.
You guys are naughty.
But shouldn't we only expect Dr. Vickman quotes from Dr. Vickman? Not all of Ghostbusters?
Oh, come on. That leaves out a whole lot of fun stuff.
It's true.
It's true. This man has no dick.
Oh. All right, just for that, we're gonna go to Caesar. What are you chomping at the bit? What do you want to tell us? What is your
So
you got the floor.
I just want to say that since we're talking about YouTube channels, this Monday 8:30, I'm gonna have Muttman and Macho Dan on there talking about Hero, and it's gonna be my live draw stream where we'll be interviewing them and talking about their campaign while I draw Hero.
Cool.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
We need a hero right now.
We need a hero.
I'm going down right here. Okay, whatever.
What is wrong with your camera tonight, Rick? We can't see a damn thing.
He's got a potato chuck.
Rick. There's this thing called a focus ring. And if you use that focus ring, bring it down and get your depth of field. Everybody will be able to see what you're actually doing.
Art T-Bear sold him one real cheap.
Well, you want to know what I'm doing right now? I'm doing a whole lot of nothing. So you can't see nothing because there's nothing to see.
Well, currently what I'm seeing looks like a Jackson Pollock, but whatever.
Oh.
Rick, did you ever get a new camera yet? I mean, you've been holding those auctions for a while, so.
Well, I got a $30 one at the moment that I got a month ago. Eventually, I'll upgrade.
Yeah, Rick funded his missionary trip with the auctions.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Well, about half of it, I got half in other donations, or maybe just over half.
So how many wells did you drill on your missionary trip?
Oh, Lord.
Not yet.
Oh, God.
Not yet. I don't leave till next
Thursday. I disavow. Just disavow.
It's a trap, Rick.
Rick, go fall for it.
Yeah, I'm realizing it after.
It's a double entendre.
Oh, dude.
Would I do that? Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
You would do that, dude.
You totally would, dude. Come on.
Oh, Lord.
Like Jimmy's favorite thing.
I had a 2-year mission once. It was there.
Why? Cutting off people's hands and eating them is my least favorite thing. Why would I ever do that?
Okay, just to bring it back, here's a nice, cute little dog. Let's look at the doggy. Let's look at the doggy. Let's look at the doggy. Beautiful doggy. Nice, happy thoughts.
Okay, I admit it. Maybe I had a rumbling in my tummy that only human hands could satisfy.
We love the dog. Now, no Rule 34 with the dog, everybody.
No. We love the dog. We love the
I'll look at the
balls,
dog
and we
take
love
Rule
Darth
34.
Vader. Okay?
This also goes for Dr. Banner. No Rule 34 with that.
Meanwhile, on DeviantArt.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile, on DeviantArt.
Oh, who's that cute little girl up in the picture over there with the graduation cap?
Seriously? Oh, Kate. That's my niece. That's my niece, my beautiful Samoan Portuguese niece.
Oh, okay.
Her name is just Cinta. That's what I named my Cinta prehistoric princess after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, Risey Lee needs a girlfriend. So.
No.
What?
I mean,
she's young, dude.
If you're gonna be
Hey,
on camera,
hey,
you
that's
might as well show up yourself.
that's some hybrid vigor right there. I'll tell you what.
How you doing?
Yeah. Besides, Risey Lee, no relation to Niobe Lee yet, is currently on the hunt to make Niobe Lee his future wife.
boy.
No relation to Risey Lee.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh man.
So your family's married into Samoans. You're gonna have some people who can carry around trees.
Is it tree related to The Rock?
The Rock?
Yeah. Yeah. If you're married into any Samoans, you're related to The Rock somehow.
I don't get the jokes, and I don't want to know the jokes.
No, like like everybody's a cousin, everybody's auntie and uncle, that sort of thing.
Actually,
Yeah, because the island's so small. Yeah.
Actually, my brother-in-law is related to The Rock. Seriously, he is.
I finally finished that video.
Manny, you're not helping stereotypes.
What? What stereotype?
Oh, my eyes hurt.
Hey guys, I gotta drop. I got a call coming in from my mom. So you guys have a great evening. I will check in with you guys later.
All right,
See you
Later, brother.
Bye, bye.
Where can we find you? He didn't get to promote himself.
Everybody go out and get Brad's handyman. Is it in demand? Did he hit in demand?
He didn't go into demand. No.
Oh darn it!
But he will be having more. I think he's going to take it to Kickstarter. So
He started a Kickstarter campaign.
yeah, it'll be back on sale before you guys know it.
It was good. I mean, it looks like a good book. I wish it got hit its goal, but things happen in the Twitterverse.
Yeah, things happen. Right, little doggy? Yeah. Yeah, look at that. You got this cute little dog, and then behind her we have Vader and all the mercenaries. Yeah.
We can tell whose side you're on,
Yes,
man.
Oh,
I guess they're after that Rogue One.
Manny's mantra is the Empire did nothing wrong.
They did not do nothing wrong.
Shit.
He's
That
not
was actually really clever.
Oh man, this show's going straight to hell, and we're going down with it.
Yeah, that's what happens when I show up. Sorry.
No.
Great.
We got Trusty Sidekick doing some beautiful artwork. You got my cute little doggy over here. Yeah.
What's Trusty? Trusty, what are you drawing, real quick?
As if you didn't know.
I think the people deserve to know.
Well, it is a beautiful Pope fire.
Oh Lord.
I don't see Pope Fire. I do see boobs though.
Hubba
Yes,
bubba.
it's Pope fire with boobs.
I'm
surrounded by perverts.
Got a whole bunch of bobs on there.
Oh wait, that's not a hubba bubba bubble. It's too small.
It's a bubblicious.
It's a bubblicious bubble. Better flavor, weaker bubbles.
Boobalicious? What? Yeah.
Marcus, why is Niobe on Kickstarter? Is that the Kickstarter?
No, he had a Kickstarter before that, I believe. I mean, he's currently on Indiegogo with that remastered version.
Yeah. Marcus is amazing. We got Neo Star Productions in the house.
Awesome.
He said
What's up, Neo?
I'd love to marry a Samoan. Yeah, they got good food, man. And they're very nice people. They are the happy people. That's what they're known as.
They're very nice people unless you tick them off, and then all bets are off.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Airplane. Hey, down here. Survivor. Survivor. Oh, there they go.
We got
Maybe
Tim.
next time.
We got Tim Fierceson in the house saying doggy. Yeah, that's my little doggy. Her name is Ro. We got Marianne Valconan.
Rania.
You mess with the dog, you are banned from getting cookies from me for eternity. Yeah, we don't mess with dogs. Dogs are cool. And Marianne says she's on DeviantArt, and she's not a deviant. Or he. I don't know.
Likely story.
We make a lot of jokes about DeviantArt, but honestly, there are like that's how I found like some really super incredible.
Well, that's how I found Whiskey Paint. That's how I found Whiskey Paint. DeviantArt.
I was looking at Whiskey Paint's DeviantArt page.
Have you guys been to Whiskey Paint's DeviantArt page? You guys should go check it out. He's got a hell of a gallery.
Yeah. Shabby says I'll take Risey out so he can meet some cougars. Just go talk to Rick. He knows all about cougars. Risey said sounds like a plan, Shabby. Okay. Neo Star Production says no way. Niobe is gonna be my ex first. Wow. Everybody likes Niobe. I've never heard anybody from the chat. Well, Risey Lee would marry Skunk Girl, but most people are afraid of Skunk Girl.
If anybody trysts with my girl Sugar Lightspeed, she'll ruin you for all of her comic book characters. I'm just saying.
Well, with those pheromones, Skunk Girl's honeydew list would probably kill you.
Yeah.
If I had to KFM Sugar Lightspeed, Skunk Girl, and Niobe, I'm sorry, Manny. I'd K Skunk Girl, F Sugar, and M Niobe.
Yeah, interesting.
Probably the best choices, even though I feel bad for the death of Skunk Girl.
News bulletin. Maranya is a female.
She is.
It is a female, people. Maranya is a female. That is awesome. We got Dark Admiral Marchhair in the house.
Ahoy, Dark Admiral Marchhair.
We got the
Maranya sounds like a sexy Latin dance.
Yeah, Maranya sounds really cool. Cool name.
I'm gonna do the Maranya.
Every time I gotta take a little pause and say, okay, how do you pronounce that? Maranya. Gotta roll the tongue. Oh my lord. Raggedy Man says hi to Dark
Maranya.
Marchhair. Marcus Gibbons saying hello, and Marcus Gibbons put his link in the house. Marcus, you're on it. You're fast. Amazing. And I think we're pretty much caught up. I think so. Neil Star Production says Mandalorians for life. Yes, sir. When I first saw the first Star Wars, I liked Chewbacca and Han Solo, but when the second movie came out, forget about those guys. Boba Fett was cool. Super cool.
Speaking of movies, did you guys see the Top Gun 2 trailer?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
That is fan service all the way.
Uh-huh.
It's total fan service. It's like you're watching it, it's like,
I got
didn't all these scenes happen in the first movie? Damn, it's like shot for shot. They're doing the same damn thing. Kind of crazy.
I don't want a cerebral reimagining. I want to see airplanes fly around, dangerous situations, crazy like Air Force drama, and sadness and triumph, dude. Just like the original. That's what I want. I want Iron Eagles or Top Gun, dude. That's what. Give me one of the two.
You see in his Mission Impossible movies what he does in that. He's gonna bring that to this.
No, dude.
It'll be in
Mad respect for him, dude.
Yeah.
In that regard, it's crazy.
He has like the best movie. I mean, what you call it? When you look at all his movies, his body of work,
repertoire,
he doesn't have much F's and D's.
His oeuvre. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's crazy.
Think about all the skills that this guy's acquiring as he does all his own stunts and flying and driving and riding and stuff like that. This guy's surviving the apocalypse. He's gonna laugh at us all.
Okay, I got one question. Rick,
It's because he just got rid of all of his thetans. That's why.
Rick,
What?
why does that guy have humongous arms?
Because he's supposed to be strong?
I mean, those damn arms are bigger than his chest. Wow.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. I bet if you take a ruler, that arm is bigger than his pec.
Rick, are you drawing strong bad or what?
Let's see.
There you go. See, he's gonna measure it. Now you just go to
Trogdor the Burninator.
That's bigger than one of his pec. Look at that. That's bigger than his pec.
Burninating the peasants.
I said pec, not pecs.
You said chest at first.
Oh, look at how big, that's humongous, dude.
Yep.
Well, that one is. This one's not quite as big.
That's still pretty big.
You do realize that his arm is bigger than his hips.
Yeah.
That means his arm is bigger than his glutes, and his glutes should be the biggest muscle on his body. Just saying.
What's great is that his build reminds me of the guy from Drawn Together, the superhero. Same kind of build.
Yeah, did you see Supergirl's pants?
Ugh.
Oh, dude, it makes her look short. I mean, she is short, but it made her look shorter.
The same actress in that photo. She looks.
Yeah, I know. She looks like she's in middle age now. It's weird.
She looks like no. Okay, so she looks like the second to Lost Galaxy Pink Ranger trying to cosplay the first Pink Ranger.
I'll take your word for it.
No, she does. She does. I promise you, she does.
What is with the muted palette too? Like everything's dark and like gritty. Now I'm all for the dark and gritty, but she's freaking Supergirl for crying out loud.
Yeah, she's supposed to be Hope and everything.
DC. That's all I can say is it's DC.
Well, it's not even DC. It's the CW.
Yeah, it's CW. It's not DC. It's CW. It's different.
DC lives for dark and gritty. I mean, Titans is the perfect example of that. That was something that really shouldn't have been dark and gritty, but it was. But it turned into that because it's DC.
Yeah. Is Starfire still walking the streets?
Well, they actually shut down production because they had a cast member die.
What? Who died?
A special effects.
Yeah.
That shut the entire production down. That just sounds like an excuse to me.
He was the guy in charge of the stunts. He'd worked on RoboCop.
Oh, okay. I mean, there's a whole lot of stunt coordinators across Hollywood. But anyway, it just seems like an excuse to shut down production because they're shit.
Well, I guess the question is, did they just shut down, temporarily?
Well, hopefully that'll become permanent.
It's just a temporary thing, but I think they're gonna just take some time and process it.
I mean, have you seen that cosplayer? That she's a African American gal, and she's a cosplayer. She's perfect. I mean, she's perfect. Why didn't they do that?
Oh no. This is to you, Mr. Dr. Vinkman. Maranya says, "Hey, Vinkman, good to see you. You get cookies? Does that mean anything? Could you expound upon
It's like an inside joke. Marani explains it best. I'll just butcher it horribly, but there's also a thing called the Naughty Corner. If you haven't seen that, with Eric Breen posted a video. Yeah.
Can somebody bring up Maranya so I can see a picture of her?
Jeez.
I'm intrigued. That's all I'm saying.
Why are you intrigued? What the hell? And who's anybody friends with her on the panel?
I am.
Well, she wants to come on. Send her a link.
She
this
follows
is Friday free for all. That's what's happening.
Hey, Manny.
Yes.
You will like my new video because Skunk Girl appears in it, and she has an instrument.
Just remember, I am getting revenge on you in Skunk Girl #2. Mm-hmm.
This wasn't a troll. This wasn't a troll. This was actually something nice.
Oh, dude, I am gonna troll Pokefire so badly in Skunk Girl #2.
What kind of instrument? What are we talking about here?
The triangle?
She's cackling again, so that's
yeah,
not a
it's
good
not a
sign.
troll. Cackles evilly.
Yeah.
The triangle?
A triangle?
Yes.
Okay, then. This is an isosceles triangle?
It's the most important part of the band, even though you can't hear it.
Oh God. And when do we have to see this monstrosity?
I think she needs more cowbell.
More cowbell.
Yep, I'm with you. Cowbell.
I got a fever.
I got a
Another
fever.
prescription. It's more cowbell.
More cowbell. All right. Maranya says, not tonight, maybe another night. Thanks for the invite. Me and Tank Ferret wants Good Dog Press to do this. Think about this. It's going to be Manny, poor Manny, on the live stream with only women. Yeah, we're going to try to do that.
Be outnumbered.
Yeah, it's going to be outnumbered. That's for sure.
What will Mrs. Skunk Girl say?
Oh, she's going to be on the panel too.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
no,
are you trying to drown in estrogen or what?
Yeah, I want to. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be hilarious. I think it's gonna be hilarious. I mean, all you guys in the chat are gonna be freaking loving it. Of course, Pope Fire needs to be there. Dina needs to be there. You know, we got to get a whole bunch of other people. Maybe get
Only if you get Night Pope.
Night Pope. I mean, whoever we can get on here. You know, just have.
It's your obsession with my child.
Dude, she likes cats. She's always posting cat videos.
She's fine. She's been on Good Dog Press before.
Maybe Lady Celtic Moon.
Yeah,
I know she's been on Gary's a couple times.
You know.
Yeah, maybe
pretty fun.
Try and get Lost Lenore or Mandy and a whole bunch of other fun people, creators that are out there. You know, they're making it work. They're selling their art. They're selling their wares. It's great.
Yeah, we're working on that. We're working on that.
Did Twitter change their layout?
Hmm?
Did you guys notice that? I went on Twitter. I'm like Peter, and the layout's different now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, they changed the UI.
Oh yeah.
When did
they did it like yesterday. Yesterday or the day before.
I kept trying to get it back the way it was. I was like, what did I do wrong?
Yeah, all the IT guys are hating it.
Did she drop out?
Yep, she just dropped out.
She dropped out.
She's an internet superstar, you know.
Yeah. Well,
she's like turn flag on MASH.
Well, technically, we can't call her a YouTube star. She did stay almost 30 minutes, so she's good.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
You're trying to be diplomatic. I understand.
Well, no.
She didn't show
Pope Fire, internet superstar.
Pablo.
I mean, she did stay almost 30 minutes. It's got to be a record somewhere.
No, she was on last week Friday for over an hour, dude. I was shocked.
I was kidding. But
you know why she was here for over an hour? Because Trusty Psychic was drawing. That's what it is. Pablo Romero says Bob Knight on Good Dog Press.
So why aren't you in here, Pablo?
Yeah, well, what's going on with that, Pablo? You've been trolling us a lot recently.
Marina says she changed hers back to the classic. She hates the new layout of Twitter.
No.
How did you do that?
Okay. I want to ask this of Maranya. Am I pronouncing it correctly, Maranya?
Do you have to roll the R? Maranya.
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 She sounds like an exotic fruit. Maranya. Can you give me a bushel of maranya?
I hope I'm not killing it. If I'm killing it, I'm sorry. That's for sure.
Watch it. It's like French, and it's like you have to like pronounce it completely different.
I know. It's like, oh no.
Well, I've actually heard her speak before, so I'm not going to say anything and run a surprise.
Do you know how to pronounce it correctly?
It's Maranya, yeah.
Okay, cool.
She's always on Engelteen's channel too.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I got to get in touch with Ingleton. I mean, I did get in touch with him, but I need to, finalize some stuff and get on over there.
Speaking of Ingleton, tomorrow he's gonna be doing Thunderdome. If you guys haven't heard about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's that?
It's basically where nerds can be nerds and debate each other.
Oh
And then-
Lord.
Yep. To go on, you have
Two
the
nerds enter.
Yep.
One nerd leaves.
Oh, Maranya says, yeah, you are pronouncing it correctly, but rolling the R's sounds really awesome. Maranya. Maranya.
The beautiful Marana. She comes into my cantina and I say, "Oh, look at her. We must have her in more often because she brings in clientele."
When I hear like the Maranya, I just hear like a flourish of Spanish guitar like right after it.
I know.
Yeah, somebody does a fan on the strings.
And Antonio Banderas is there.
So
That's
yeah.
right.
But
Just like-
Anglete's always looking for contestants, so if any of you guys ever want to join, there's no pressure. Just you guys be awesome though. We're trying to get more people.
I'm sorry, I can't be on there. I'm not a nerd. I'm a geek. Get it straight.
Ooh.
If you guys know anything about comics, obviously you're drawing stuff. So I mean, I hope you know some stuff. And then if there's something you guys don't know or there's a specific topic you guys want to do, talk to Angleteam too. Jacob and Shabby were on there. Pope Fire's been on there, but only as a judge.
Cool.
But
And what time is this tomorrow?
I believe
He usually
8
does it
Eastern,
right?
8 p.m. Eastern or 9 p.m. Eastern.
Okay, cool.
I love Chanix. I love comics.
Awesome. That is amazing.
I mean, you guys could go on there if you really as a contestant or just sit there and just watch it. He's got the links up there if you guys want to watch those. I can even post the link in the channel if you want me to.
What is this? What is this channel?
It's called I Love Comics. If you look it up.
I love. All right, England team.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I seen part of that one of that Thunderdome thing the other day. I think last week.
Man, that was so funny when
It
they
was
were.
pretty good.
It gets intense because you get like the final rounds. You get like 30 seconds that make your rebuttal or your point across. Like some of the questions were like, who is a better leader, Captain America or Storm?
Ooh.
Cap.
Was that even a damn debate? That is like the worst debate ever.
Cap.
No,
But
because
see,
the
the
X-Men are very
but-
undisciplined, dude,
You
and
can-
it's
you
hard
can
to
do-
keep that team together.
It's Cap.
I understand that, though. But see, you can have a clear answer. Say like Cap's a better leader, if that's your opinion. But if you don't convince the judges, you lose. And first person to get like the 7 or 6 points wins. So
I only need 1 point. It's Cap.
Cap.
Well, but it was hilarious the other night when one of the questions was best female-led superhero movie, and of course, one person, maybe it was Anglantine, said Wonder Woman, and then the other person said Catwoman, and everybody just lost it. There was no way to debate that.
Superhero movie with a female lead. Oh Lord.
Well, right now I'd say it's Alita.
Alita, yeah.
Would be good. Yeah.
I like Alita.
But I mean, I also could go back, and she's not necessarily a superhero, but she's super powered. I'd say Underworld with.
How about My Girlfriend's a Superhero with Uma Thurman?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, Uma Thurman in a
Yeah.
not a Nat show, not in my Super Ex Girlfriend.
Yeah, that was my Super Ex Girl.
But as a bride, hell yeah.
Hey, I really love Uma Thurman. Always have. Some people are kind of like on the fence with her, but I always found her to be, there was something very attractive about her.
She's statuesque. She has an interesting look. I wouldn't say.
isn't she with the big thumbs?
No, she is what she is.
The movie.
We have a booster sighting in the chat.
Booster.
We got a booster sighting in the chat of the Kiwi action, and we got Bloodthirsty Gaming in the chat. Saying beautiful picture. Bloodthirsty Gaming wife in the chat.
Oh,
Saying
of course,
beautiful
Booster's
picture.
here. He saw Profile, and then she left, and now he's lonely.
Yeah.
I have
And
a question, Manny.
Yo.
In this large mural of piled people, I never noticed before. There's a man in the sky, up like a bird, like a plane, like a stronger than a locomotive. Who is that?
Okay, let me bring that up. Yeah. Oh man, is it not working? Why is it not working?
What's wrong with you, Manny?
No,
Are you boomering?
there it is.
Oh, there he is.
Yep. I mean, that's blown up a lot.
Is that the Cross Comics guy?
No, that is not Cross Comics guy. That
He's
is
got a
my
cross
guy.
on his chest. Is that Jesus Man? I think that's Jesus Man.
Oh, no. Keep on guessing, but I'll bring up a better picture of this guy. I'll bring up a more interesting.
They call him the Crucifier.
No, you're close. You're very, very close. Oh man, where is it? I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Let me go bring up the best. Man, where the hell is it? No, that's my character. That is Sariel, Angel of Death. Here we go. This is a better picture of it. And I do have the first issue already done. This is the cover to the second issue. That is him.
I am so sorry, Al.
Oh man, you are horrible. Yeah,
Man, that was a
did
really
like
good Rick
2
impersonation.
years ago.
I know. I did Rick right there.
That is very, very noir style. It was black and white. The first issue was 52 pages, all black and white. Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it's one of the stuff that I will bring eventually out.
Is he a Sariel killer? I'm just wondering.
No, he's actually Angel of Death, so you will see him one day.
So I guess I just make him a serial killer.
Oh, you guys will all die before you guys know it. Don't piss him off. He's a real thing, people.
He's a real thing. He's been on a crusade for 2,000 years since Jesus died.
Actually, he was there from the beginning, so yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I know. I can read your mind.
He was there from way beginning. Yeah, that is Sariel, Angel of Death, and we have all the.
You guys ever wonder what happened to John the Baptist after his head was chopped off? This is what happened when he got resurrected.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We don't want to make fun of anybody's religion. We don't want to go there.
Oh, I'm not making fun of the religion. I'm just saying you could extrapolate out what happened.
Oh,
cat, get off of me, stupid cat.
Oh no, good cat. You see, karma.
It's karma.
It's karma.
Catma.
The cat got him.
It's Catma.
Oh, Catma. Yeah. Oh Lord, we got Harvest Creations in the chat. Pablo Romero says that looks cool, Manny. Yeah, wait till you guys. I mean, Tank seen it. Tank seen the. Actually, you can go to my website and you can see the first 7 pages. You got to remember that was done like 2 years ago. I will redraw that comic book too. I want to remaster that one, and eventually I'll get to that. Right now, I'm just gonna stick with Skunk Girl. Don't change your partner when you go to the dance. Dance with the girl that brought you to the dance. And Skunk Girl is the one that I'm dancing with right now. Eventually, I'll get to Sariel again.
So you're gonna switch from dancing with a girl to a guy?
No, my next one is Cinta, Prehistoric Princess.
That's how Manny swings. Everybody knows that.
He's all about equality.
Hey. And then I got a dog in my lap because I'm not going to say what I'm eating because it's a family show.
What is not what?
Dog food?
What kind of food is not for family consumption?
Remember I ate that last. Oh, you weren't there last night.
Are you eating like kielbasa whole and just one swallow? What are you doing?
A small little meat stick.
Okay.
Maranya says, "Hey, working in black and white like that is tougher than working in color." Good job, Manny. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, working in black and white, only black and white, and you want to do noir style. Yeah, it's a little difficult. So I got to rework it.
Is Maranya, is she an artist as well?
I don't know. Dr. Vickman, is she an artist?
I'd say she's a consumer of comics and an admirer of great art.
Oh, so she's a connoisseur.
So she's
all right.
compliment
That
when
makes
you're doing a good job.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
My interest in Maranya is for a friend. I'm just making that clear.
Maranya. Sounds so nice when you say it.
Maranya.
I know, Maranya. Or you could say Rick Piper. What do you guys want
Rick Piper. Rick Piper.
Ricardo.
Ricardo Piper.
Ricardo Piper or Maranya.
What about a Rico Suave?
Rico Suave.
Suave.
Are you guys old enough to remember that?
Yeah.
I'm 34, but I remember it.
Yeah, everybody got to remember that.
That was his flash in the pan, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
fun.
I'm gonna see. Get there. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What?
Really.
Okay.
But I'm just
Okay.
Rania says she is also an artist. She posts her work on Twitter.
Yep.
Oh.
Drop
Oh,
more on
okay.
ya.
Nice.
Is
Is she a deviant too?
who?
Aren't we all? a little bit?
Maranya.
When you get here with
Jesse.
Eric Green, yeah, she's trouble.
Oh, we got Denali in the house.
Denali, what's
Denali?
up?
Okay, so this Marcus Givens did put this link in the chat. This is gooddogpress.net. This is my website. It's still under construction, but if you guys go down there, you can look at Cinta, Sariel, Sword, or Rogues Gallery. So if you guys click on any of these, it will take you to the page, and you can actually look at the first 7 pages to the story. Yeah, so I'm going to remaster this one day, but not right now. Right now, my main concern, of course, is the Unbreathable Skunk Girl. So this is Cinta, and you actually can look at the first 7 pages of the Cinta books. I like showing this one because it triggers Booster all the time. This is the second issue. This is how she gets her costume, and she murders a little panther. Yeah. Booster doesn't like this page.
What?
It triggers him.
Why did he kill the panther the baby panther?
Because she's hungry. She needs to eat.
Oh man. Man, you could have had her kill anything.
I mean, hey, she's on an island. She's got to eat. And guess what? You kill the little baby panther. Guess who's going to bite down on your leg? You mama.
Well, no, she deserves it. She killed her baby.
It is what it is. So this is a silent comic. This whole series that I'm doing with Cinta, there is no dialogue whatsoever. The only thing you'll see is sound effects. Other than that, you put your own dialogue in there. You make up your own stories. So I always wanted to do a silent comic. So that kind of really tests you as an artist. Can you tell a story without any dialogue? It's not that easy. So it was fun. I mean, I did love doing this book, and I will put this on Indiegogo, the collected series, one day. I mean, I did print up only 50 copies of all these issues. So I might put that as an upper tier, some of those, if you want the first printing to these. Yeah. So go check it out. It's fun. Unbreathable Skunk Girl. We got all kinds of different things. That was a long time ago. I gotta go fix some of these things. But yeah, go check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Just remember, everybody, Cinta is a kitten murderer.
Yes. She has a rough life, man. Poor thing, Cinta. She has a very rough life.
She wants kitten kebabs. Just remember that. Kitten kebabs are her favorite delicacy.
Yes, she does. She does eat the kitten. She doesn't waste any of it. Okay. And we got Santa Raven, the champion, in the house. How you doing, Santa Raven?
I see a Denali.
Santa Raven, hurry down the chimney tonight.
Oh Lord. Oh, that's hilarious. Alrighty. Doop.
I expect Santa Raven to give us gifts when he comes in here.
Santa Raven? I've never seen Santa Raven on anybody's channel ever.
Santa Raven must love his anonymity.
Yeah. I mean, I've
Santa Raven's
offered,
always.
I've offered Santa Raven to come on many times. I mean, whenever he or she wants to come on here, he can come or she can come on here, you know.
Santa Raven's usually a chat person, never really.
He or she or Z or Zer or it. We're not sure.
Mm-hmm. Santa Raven always has, you know, whenever Santa Raven wants to come on, he can come or she can come on here and show off his beautiful work. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. We got Trusty White Box because Trusty is working on the bobs.
You move it up in position there.
Oh yes, put it in position because
fan service, folks.
Yeah, we do have thirsty boys in the chat that wants to see the bobs.
I'm gonna drop Engateam's Twitter handle in case anybody wants to join or ask about doing Thunderdome.
Is this done off a reference the Pope gave you or what?
Oh, she did give me a photo of a girl blowing a bubble, so you know I use that for the basic design. Does it look familiar?
Well, I mean, they all kind of look familiar. You know?
Yeah.
So horrible. Oh lordy.
Yeah.
I mean,
how does that work if you're not a mod?
One out of every other person, you know, that has bobs.
Manny.
Yes.
I dropped a link in there. Did you guys see that? Because I'm not a mod. I was just posting a link to Engateam's channel.
Okay. I'll go get it. It's just right now
Yeah.
my computer is being kind of stupid. I don't know why, but it has a little timer. It's doing something.
A little timer. It's
Yeah, you know, that stupid
the circle. Oh yeah.
Hourglass.
I was like, timers. I hope it's not counting down.
No. It's. I'm trying to share and it's doing a little timer.
Yeah, mine does it too. I don't know if you're using Chrome or Windows 10.
Yeah, it's Chrome. Yeah, it's Chrome. I don't know what the hell.
Chrome is horrible. Ever since they updated it. Oh man.
Yeah, right now I've got it locked on Trusty and it's not letting me do anything else. So Trusty, you might be the only thing left for the next 30 minutes.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Wish I hadn't drunk all that water.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, there's nothing wrong with looking at Trusty working on some bobs.
You know what? If Trusty's going to be the only focus, then I'm out of here. I'm taking my YouTube stardom off of here.
I'm waiting for the darn thing to stop. I mean, I want to white box somebody else, but it's not working right now.
So I missed what Trusty's drawing. I'm assuming he's drawing Star or Pope Fire.
Yeah, it's Starfire in the Pope Fire jacket.
Pretty cool.
Thank you.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Even got the gum.
He even got the gun.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, no.
You guys did hear me say, uh-oh.
Yeah.
My Google Hangouts just went not responding. That's not a good sign.
Well, if you drop out, you can always quickly jump back in on your phone.
Well, I can come back in, but we're just gonna hang with the way it is going right now. It's fine. It's fine. We can all talk and we can just, you know, we be lurking, looking at Trusty Sidekick. It could be worse. I could have had it on Rick's. So
I just want to say congratulations to Josh Spencer and the very beautiful image that he dropped on Slick Jimmy's feed.
What? Did someone say my name? What was that?
Oh.
No,
Santa Raven says he only streams with cool people, apparently.
Yeah.
So I've yet to see who he streams with.
Yeah, Cheesecake Challenge updated picture that was just posted.
Yeah. Are we talking about the more spicy version that Josh did?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, that's fun. You can hang. You can use it as clothes hangers. You know, that's how we go.
You know, the one thing I never see people drawing is Ghostbusters. Such a shame.
I could try to do a cheesecake Ghostbusters thing. I'm not sure how it would work out.
Depends what you mean by spicy. I don't know what you can do. Work with guys doing spicy.
Yeah.
No, we would do it with women, but just the idealized.
Oh, there actually is a female Ghostbuster from the Extreme Ghostbusters.
I'm not familiar. It's not in my purview, but I will take your word for it.
Just look it up. Her name's Kylie. And she's from the spinoff of the real Ghostbusters cartoon. They did Extreme Ghostbusters in the late '90s.
Oh, okay. Oh.
And now she's included in the IDW continuity. Yeah. So.
Good Dog Press just joined this call again. Where did he go?
Did he leave? I didn't know he left.
Apparently
I
he
had
did.
to drop out because it was not responding.
Now it says you left again. What's going on?
Well, no, my other account left. I mean, the first one.
Oh,
left.
I see.
Yeah, that's what happened.
You're just
Manny
being
was
sneaky.
time traveling, is what he
Yeah.
did. He meant to leave the chat and come back, but he didn't want to waste any time, so he booted up the old time machine. And he actually arrived a few seconds before he left. So a minor temporal paradox, but the space-time continuum should remain intact.
That's right. Just make sure you don't touch yourself, Manny, otherwise you'll, what happened in Time Cop? You remember that?
Oh,
Speaking
who
of
am
time
I
cap,
kidding?
we're
We're gonna
cover
get a dozen more Mandela effects.
Why?
Thanks, Manny.
I think Extreme
Why?
Movie Show will be covering Time Cop soon.
What did I do?
Weeks.
Have you guys ever seen Time Rider, where the guy ends up being his great-great-grandfather?
Yeah.
For the Time Bandits, never Time Rider though.
Oh.
Yeah, Time Rider has what's the same guy who was in Remo Williams? Fred Ward. He was in that show.
Yes, the guy from Tumors. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't remember who else was in there, but he was the big name in that one. And he has a motorcycle. He's a motocross rider, and he's doing the Baja 500 or whatever, or 1000. And then he hits some place where they're having this test, that they're sending stuff into the future, and he gets sent into the past somehow. And he ends up being his own grandfather, great-great-grandfather.
Speaking of Remo Williams, that had potential to be a great movie.
Yeah, it did. I'm a super fan of the Destroyer series, which is that's based off of. I have all the books, even the shitty ones. And I was, when I watched it, I mean, I would have loved. I think Fred Ward was fine for the character, and I actually liked the guy they had play Chien, even though today people would screech and holler because he was a white dude.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't do what's in the books. Like what he's able to do in the books and what Chien is able to do is far more than they kind of let on. They let Chien like walk on water. That's nothing. He's a superhero without being like, they have all these kind of metaphysical things with Sinanju, which is the some sort of all martial arts. And I wish they'd done more with it. It would have been so much better if it had been a hit, but it just never hit. It never did quite that. And there's been talk for years. They did like a pilot for a TV show, and it just didn't ever get it. Got off the ground. There's been talk of doing another movie. If you know R.J. Carter, he's kind of in the community. He's the current writer of the series. He's the current Ghost Rider. So,
Really?
Yeah, if you want to go look him up, if you ever see him floating around, he's the current Destroyer, I guess, franchise Ghost Rider. And, the original guys who wrote it they're both dead. But, yeah, there you go. And if you want to go check that stuff out, it's a lot of fun. It's basically, there were two of these pulp series at the time. Mac Bullen, which basically, the guy, I can't remember the guy who came up with the Punisher, but he basically ripped off Mac Bullen to make the Punisher.
Frank Miller?
No, it wasn't Frank Miller. It's another. Yeah, another. It's if you look up the Punisher, the guy that says came up with him, he stole it from Mac Bullen, and the Mac Bullen was the executioner.
Dude, a lot of people copied each other's back in the day.
Yeah, well, and this is almost a direct rip-off, except the outfit was very, and with the skull and everything was very different. But he basically went after in his series of books, he went after the mafia and that sort of thing. And then once he finally beat that, he became like this government agent and went and took out like bad guys across the world. And that's basically what the Destroyer is. The Destroyer is like a super secret organization called Cure. And Cure, there's only 4 people basically involved in it. It's Remo, who's the apprentice to the master of Sinanju Chun, who's basically bought and paid for by the United States to come over from North Korea. It's an ancient house of assassins to teach him how to be an assassin. A guy named Smith, and he's the guy who runs like the kind of the day-to-day stuff, and then the president. And they're the only ones who know anything about this organization that basically holds the Constitution together by doing assassinations of America's basically, countermanding the Constitution to save the Constitution, and it was all set up by Kennedy. Anyway, if you guys ever want to have fun, ridiculous stories that only take you about a afternoon to read, yeah, there you go.
You seem like you're knowledgeable with movies. You should come on the Extreme Movie Show sometime.
Well, I know a lot about movies up to a point. Of late, like there's only a few movies I even give a shit about anymore. I used to be this big cinephile.
Well,
there's a dearth in the culture stuff. Yeah, well, 80s. Yeah, I don't know about 80s movies.
We are doing Chuck Norris. Then we were doing a little bit of Skull right now, and then on Tuesdays, Angleton and Rob Zilla, they have a show called Top 10 Tuesdays, and they were doing they're on. I believe they're going to be on 1987 this Tuesday coming up. They've been doing it for a couple of weeks, starting from 80. So. They're doing lists like that. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm willing to, if they want to include me in a chat or something. Yeah, I know all kinds of stuff about that kind of thing.
Yeah. Just like I said, this you could drop them a link or just subscribe to the show, man. It's called Extreme Movie
England
Show.
England team will be like, who the hell is this guy?
Dude, they don't care. The whole point of the Extreme Movie Show is for fans. If you're a fan of a movie, it's geekdom. If you love a certain movie, you're welcome to come in and you can share your opinion.
Oh, all right. Let's keep it in.
We don't judge anyone.
Keep it in mind. I'll probably be shilling my book occasionally, and they'll be like, "Stop that,
dude!" Cross-platform is awesome. We love it.
We had to.
How dare you come on here and pimp your book?
We're not movie gating or comic gating.
Well, that's fine. I have my principles, but I'm not. I don't wave any particular banner. So,
Maranya and Argos Creation said that Punisher was created by Jerry Conway.
Jerry Conway.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, and he's been accused of that. He's basically ripping off Mac Bullen, and Mac Bullen's the executioner. So. And that's it's testosterone literature. I'm sure that there's some women who like it, but I would assume that it's kind of a man thing. If you ever want to go dig up those novels, yeah, and they're not long at all.
I feel like we stole the show.
All right, KG said, "Nice Lady Liberty, El Guapo." Right.
Yeah, I'm sorry if I stole the show. Apologies, man.
Dude, no. Good Dog Press is all about whatever's the best topic, just fly. I'm not gonna cut people off halfway through,
Yeah.
And people like listening to those kind of stuff.
Then we should get in here.
We go on tangents all the time. So it's awesome.
Well, I'm just a big bag of tangents, so there you are.
ERT's dropping some insults for Manny.
Yeah, so he got his wrench taken away.
Why? What did he do?
Because he was being naughty.
Ortiz a naughty boy.
See, that's
such a naughty boy.
Rick, when people are naughty in your chat, you take the wrench away. Done. They lose it.
Yeah, don't be afraid, Yeah. You can give that wrench to me if you want to. I'll put it to good use.
Don't be scared.
I've got Marcus and I've got KG in the chat. That's the only wrenches I need. Those guys are amazing.
Don't remind Manny about my wrench.
Oh, damn. I got to take away Tank's wrench.
Why? I always put links in there.
I know. I don't take away Tank's wrench. Tank, you're so quiet. I'll turn you up.
I feel like we should invite E on so he can like show his reason why he did it.
Well, you know what? E has the link. He always has the link. So he might be always right.
He's just scared to come on. I dare you, E. I dare you.
I don't even think you dare anymore.
I double dog dare you.
So I was trying to find.
Go stick your tongue on that cold, pole. Do it right now.
E, if you're in the chat, just drop me your Twitter link because I'm on the new format. It's kind of hard to find people now. I think they're deleting messages too.
Maranya said that there was a Marvel calendar with Punisher in November, and it was terrible.
It wasn't a Speedo one, was it?
It might be. I don't know. I don't want to look. I will not look. I refuse to look.
Somebody else look for me. I don't want to look.
Yeah, you guys can go look at that. And we got Sergeant Bats in the house.
Was he in his Speedo? Did they put the skull right on his junk or something?
I have no clue, but Sergeant Bat says Milky Way is soy trash. Okay.
He doesn't like Milky Ways? What's wrong with him, man?
Sergeant Bats, you guys heard about Candygate?
No. No. Is there a Candygate now? Are people offended by...
No. Hashtag Milky Way best candy ever. I will put my... Guys, just put in your hashtag whatever you think your best candy is.
Do you guys know what I'm waiting for?
I'll put mine in, but I want to see what the hell you guys say.
I'm waiting for a candy bar that has Nutella in it somehow, and nobody's done it yet. I'm waiting for the day that'll be the best candy bar ever.
Heck yeah!
You guys know that Mars makes the best candy in the world.
Well, Mars, the Mars company makes different candy country to country. American Mars has way more sugar than if you go to Europe.
That's why we love it.
Okay, so we got gummy bears, we got Milky Way. I put in mine. We got Reese's peanut butter cups. I got M&Ms, and my M&Ms is peanuts.
I kind of dig whatchamacallits. They're pretty good.
I mean, these are all great candies. I mean, I wouldn't say no to any of these candies.
Yeah, I'm not sure who started it. I think it was Sergeant Bass that started the whole Candygate as a joke. But,
and I'm still very fond of Twix. So
because we're all sick of Comic Gate stuff. We want to hear about candy, make it fun.
Argos Creations with the Snickers. Snickers is good. Three Musketeers is good too.
Mars gives you stars.
Yeah,
I don't know if there's a link to that. But I know that
100 gram bar.
Gummy bears are so stale when you get them out of the package. You can choke on them. You can't chew them.
Maranya says M&Ms have the flavor, the Nutella flavor.
Yeah, they have Nutella in M&Ms right now. Supposedly, it's not really Nutella. It's a hazelnut. It's like a hazelnut cream. It's not quite Nutella.
You can tell,
but it's good. Yeah, you can.
It's like those bastards.
Yeah, they're just messing with me now. It just says it said hazelnut, and I was like, oh yeah, and I buy it. I'm like, it's okay. It's not the same.
But if you follow Sergeant Bats and a few other people thinking critical, they've been posting videos of like going to these stores, and like Eric Breen he put a printout sheet of marker, and he said please take these for free for the gummy bears. So and then I believe it was Sergeant Bats that threw the Milky Way into the ground and then opened up a bag of gummy bears. So they're getting creative.
Have you ever had those cinnamon bears dipped in chocolate? They're pretty damn good.
I can see gummy bears. I
Well,
want
it sounds
like drinks, just like Jello shots. But other than that, I wouldn't eat them by themselves.
Hey Rick, I know you're a connoisseur of candy. What's your favorite? Rick? Is Rick even here?
That's right. Rick used to do a YouTube show.
Yeah, Rick ate all kinds of candies. Rick
from around the world.
Rick he just left. He just said, "I'm out of here."
He's out of here. Wow, Rick. Usually he doesn't do that. Maybe something's wrong with his computer also. That's not like Rick.
He left to go enjoy. He left to go enjoy a Milky Way.
Damn Canadian internet.
I meant to ask if he was in Brazil. Do you know if he's in Brazil yet?
No, he's still home.
He's still home? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. I mean, it was his potato camp, so he's still home. Yeah, maybe he just got tired. I mean, it's kind of late for him right now.
He's going to Brazil on his mission thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's he going specifically in Brazil?
Oh, Sao Paulo.
Oh, that's the big city.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to go to the coast to get himself corrupted a little bit so he can repent some more. Oh Lord. Sergeant Bat says gummy bears isn't made for people. Who gives gummies to bears? Okay. I'm going to have to defend the poor gummy bear. I have to defend it. My mother went on, I'm Mormon, not a great one, but I'm Mormon. My mother went on a mission way back when they put up the wall in Germany, in Berlin. And she had gummy bears first there ever. That's where it comes from, the Berlin bear. That's where the gummy bears come from. So she loves them for some reason. I'm like, they're okay.
Cool.
Well, you guys saw what they're made of, right?
Sugar.
And like meat.
Sugar and what?
They're made from like pig.
Like some sort of gelatinous stuff.
Okay.
Right. Okay, Rick. So, what is your favorite candy, Rick?
My favorite chocolate bar is caramel, followed by probably Reese's peanut butter cups. And I was trying to.
What was the first one?
Caramel.
What is
Caramello?
Caramel. See, caramel.
Probably some weird Canadian thing.
It must be a Canadian thing.
I do have them. I did do them, I think, on my channel, caramel. Oh, so they're somewhere probably in amongst my stuff there.
Yeah.
But I was trying to tell Slick Jimmy something before my audio wouldn't let you guys hear me.
What do you want, Rick?
Up here in Canada, we have a coffee shop chain called Tim Hortons. Every so often, they put out donuts with Nutella in.
Those bastards. Oh, I have to go to Canada for a donut, for a Nutella-filled donut. That's just wrong. It's wrong.
That sounds yummy.
However, the other day I went over to this roll-up place that they have here in Provo, and I got a chocolate chip cookie stuffed with Nutella. Oh, I'm telling you, decadent.
You know, the only time I ever bought Nutella spread, I used it on the mouse traps, and I kept catching a lot of mice.
You don't like Nutella? What is wrong with you? Do you have a nut allergy or something?
No.
Jimmy.
Are you in a West channel right now, Jimmy?
Oh, son of a bitch. Sorry. Here. There. How's that?
Yeah, you're going to suffer for the next...
Get his fans on.
Yeah, I had to put a blanket over me so the damn thing's not blowing straight on me. So I'm in a blanket in 84-degree weather with a fan that's going over the blanket. Yeah, this is smart.
Zach Hawkins out there saying, Slick Jimmy speaks, cover your mic a bit. Your fan is blowing right onto it again.
Zach, go put some meat in your smoke and shut up.
Oh.
Oh, you just want to blanket this topic, Slick.
Oh, the Punisher.
Boom.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Angleton's the same way though. He lives in Florida, so they get insanely hot over there, and so he has to turn off his air conditioning in order to be on mic. Otherwise, all you hear is roar. You can't even hear him.
Well, yeah, I have to do that when I did the cheesecake challenge, and so I just have to muscle through it and sit here in a puddle of sweat. Isn't that a wonderful image there?
That's what I'm doing.
Tower fan. Get a tower fan. It's freaking super quiet. Really good.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Dude, you just go Walmart. It's like freaking $40 or something. It must be cheaper for you guys. I mean, it's $40 for me in Hawaii.
Yeah,
I know.
Walgreens too.
Cost what does it cost you for a gallon of milk? Like $6?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. And gasoline for me, I gotta depends on where I go. It's like 380, 390, because I got to put
Uh,
premium. I got to put premium in my car.
that's actually not that bad compared to somewhere like Europe. So I mean, it's
Oh.
bad for here where I'm at, but I mean, yeah.
How warm does it get by you, Manny?
Like this today, I think the high for me when I went into my car, it's like 92. Yeah.
But it's not humidity. Is it a dry heat or you got humidity?
No, we got humidity. I mean, I think the highest, I mean, KG could correct me, I think was like 95, 96 was the highest ever in Hawaii. It never goes over 100. Never did go over 100.
You guys are
Well,
lucky.
well, the thing I've noticed there, if you're in somewhere where there's like the air's not moving around at all, then it gets quite warm. But once you're like out on the breeze that comes off the
Oh
ocean,
yeah.
it's
Oh yeah.
not bad at all.
And like for me, I live in a valley, so it's constantly the wind is blowing. So and it gets cold up here at night. I mean,
Yeah.
not very cold, but it gets into the 60s. But you got the
Well,
moisture in the air, so it's kind of chilly. You know, it's a different kind of cold. I mean, I
well,
can
I,
walk on the mainland 40-degree weather. I'm not cold at all.
right. I mean, I actually enjoyed it when it was about 80 and it was real nice. Like I didn't mind it because there was that breeze coming off the ocean. The thing that really surprised me is when I went to the Big Island, and it was like 100 degrees down, like on the water, like on the lava where the resort we were staying at. And then so we go up over the saddle between Mauna Loa and Mauna Kea, and we stopped in that saddle there where they have like the military installation. It was like 60 degrees. So just going up that rise about 40 minutes, you get 40 degrees now difference. It was crazy.
Yeah, and sometimes it snows up there.
Yeah, on top of the
You can go skiing and go surfing in the same day.
yep.
It's crazy.
See, I'm near Canada and I was already sweating today. Getting that Florida weather coming up this way. The dew point for us
Everybody's
is usually in the 60s.
Oh yeah.
Our dew point, which was humidity level, was like near 80. The temperature
wow.
was like 90 something. So it's that weather you walk
Yeah,
and you can't breathe. It's just water.
Yeah, KG is saying at a Safeway near his house, you can get a premium gas for 350, 359. I can actually get premium gas for 309 if I go to Sam's Club. Sam's Club and Costco have cheap gas. So that's not too bad.
Marani has a fact about Nutella.
Yeah, Nutella was made after World War II. World War II to combat the chocolate shortage. It only has a minimum of chocolate powder, cocoa powder, and a lot of hazelnut. Cool.
So Maranya likes it or dislikes it?
I think she likes it because she's talking about it a lot.
Well, like I said, I was on a mission and I'd never had it before until I went on my mission back east. And we have, you've seen the Mormon missionaries run around, and usually two men. The man is called your companion, so you have companions. So my companion goes, "I'm going to give you something that's awesome." So he takes me to this deli, and he gets down this thing, and they make a Nutella sandwich right there for me. And I'm like, "What the heck?" And he gives it to me. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to find this when I get home." And that I've had Nutella in my. I probably shouldn't. It makes you fat like crazy, but I mean, it's been in my cupboard ever since. So. And you go to the kind of cool thing, if you go to Europe, they make it it's like totally different company. It's the same company, but it's different leasing. And so they have a slightly different flavor over there. It's a little bit richer, in my opinion, over in Europe.
Caesar, what are you drawing? What are you inking?
Just doing a piece of fan art of Graveyard Ship.
Okay. Interesting.
All this talk of Nutella makes me want to go make Nutella sandwiches.
Yeah. Marani is saying she loves it.
Did you ever get to finish that Skunk Girl you were working on the other day?
I've been tackling that back and forth. There's that hand, the one that's up by the face, and the pencil scan was a little bit muddy in that part. I don't know why. Like the rest of it came out fine, but the hand was a little muddy. So I'm trying to figure out what it is that you drew there, because I don't want to really change it up that much at all.
The way I look at it, you're the inker. You can go fix it. Whatever you think looks best. I mean, that's what inkers do. You know, they fudge a little here, fudge a little there, make the pencils look better.
When did El Guapo slide into the chat or into the panel?
He was here from the beginning.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
You
I'm
didn't
just.
know he was here long.
Apparently, I'm getting old and I'm not paying attention.
He was here, Trusty, Tank. They were all here at the beginning.
He was drawing Lady Liberty earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, that okay. Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm just an idiot. Sorry, man.
It's weird. It's weird during Hangouts on my phone. I only see 4 people at a time. I have to scroll, to see who else is in here. But alrighty. So, do you have any figure of how many copies of Skunk Girl you sold?
I know I've got 58 backers so far, so there's a lot of the extra copy ones, so it's got to be over 100 copies sold so far, So I haven't done the math on seeing how many of these books I got to print up and how much I'm gonna extra print. I'm not gonna print that many extras, so it's pretty much this is it. I mean,
and then you had that trading card. Is that what's with it?
Yeah, the trading cards. 2 of them have been unlocked, so everybody gets those 2 trading cards, and then there's some of the tiers with the centerfold pinup, so that's gonna go with it also.
See, we're gonna need some Skunk
And then
Girl.
there's
I was just gonna say we're gonna need some Skunk Girl like playing cards so we can play like poker and have like a sexy Skunk Girl on the back of the card.
Well, that'll be something for the next time around. I mean, there are so many
And
things
of
that I
course-
forgot to do. So I mean, there's more things. to
Yeah,
come
the
in next
scratch
week.
and sniff.
The scratch and sniff. I totally forgot about that idea, Rick. That was Rick's idea to do a scratch and sniff. I totally forgot about it.
That's great though, because
Yeah.
where do you see scratch and sniffs around?
Well, they still make them.
Do they really?
Yeah, they still make them. There's companies that made them. I just never did go and do the research to see how much it would cost me and stuff. I'll try to do that this weekend if I remember. Yeah. So I mean, getting a Kickstarter or Indiegogo off the ground when you're doing all these things. I mean, there's so many things that you forget about. I mean, you're just trying to get the book to look good. You're trying to do stuff on the Indiegogo website, and things go wrong. Things don't go smoothly. I mean, when you get it up there, you're like, oh, I should have did this. I should have done that. I mean,
Well, Manny, I myself am looking into doing Scalpel Zero car air fresheners. And of course, the Scalpel Zero one's going to have to smell like new car.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna need Skunk Girl hats and then tails for the girls.
I've been looking into that also. There's so much stuff that I want to. It will come. I mean, there's T-shirts, there's patches, there's all kind of things that I need to work on. Yeah,
it costs money. Yeah, it's a gamble because you're putting your own stuff, money into it, and then you're relying on people that back you.
Right. I mean, for now, like the T-shirts I'll just go with something like Teesprings, so it's nothing out of my pocket. But yeah, later on down the line for patches and stuff like that, that's got to hold off on that.
Yeah. Speaking of prototypes, I saw CBR they have the Ghostbusters sign from like the replica, and apparently they have it there, but people are gonna start making them and selling them, and it lights up eventually.
Cool.
That sounds exciting.
Dude, to have it outside your door, awesome.
Oh yeah, no, that's totally going in the Geek Cave.
Are you first in line to get that, Dr. Vickman?
Well, I am not going to San Diego Comic-Con. I actually have Gary for Neurotic over. See if he can get me the Trans Optimus Prime Ghostbuster. So,
cool. How much is that going to cost?
I don't know.
Set you back.
I'm assuming. Well, it's California. It could be anywhere from $100 to $400. But I was hoping it'd be around like maybe $60 to $100. I'm not so. But I'm not holding my breath on it because Gary said he does not like waiting lines. He's not gonna wait 4 hours just for something. But yeah, do you guys hear about Dan and Dave from the guy at the showrunners for what was it?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, they pulled out of there at the last minute, so they weren't going to go. Is how funny is that? Because they were scared. They probably realized after the backlash, they're like they don't want to go. I mean, and they still could have went though. They could have had filtered out saying we're not going to talk about this we'll talk about this. But
so KG, that 35 variant covers, is that including the sketch cover also? KG said 58 of the original, 35 of the variant covers. So far, cool. And we got
I've heard it. I was gonna say, I respond to Marania's comment about getting Torrones. They're supposed to be Italian almond nugget candy. I'm wondering, is that the one that has like the yellow and they're like almost like a triangle shape?
Yeah, the one they sell at the airport that's like about 17 pounds.
That's Toblerone.
Oh, Toblerone, my bad.
Did anybody see the trailer for the Netflix Witcher series?
No, is it out?
Yeah.
Man, sweet.
It looks pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to go over to Neon Arcade, a channel here on YouTube. I'm going to go check them out because they cover all the CD Projekt Red stuff, as well as like the new Artel Saurian stuff that's coming out. So I'm going to go over there and get the latest skinny on that, because I'll probably be able to see, I'm going to go watch it, and then I'll go get the skinny on it and see what the deal is. Because I've not played the Witcher games, nor have I read the novels. I'm not a big fantasy guy. And I'm a big make your own character kind of person when it comes to games. So like the stuck with a character and a narrative doesn't appeal to me personally. Although I've heard it's very good. So I'm very interested to see what this is going to look like.
Witcher 3 is a very, very good game.
That is what I've heard. I'm super excited about Cyberpunk 2077. I am a longtime Cyberpunk fan. I've played 2020 since like 1991. When I found out that Cyberpunk was a genre, it wasn't just something that I had imagined. Because I was talking with a nerd friend, and I was like, I'm this 13-year-old punk kid, and I'm like, oh, I have this idea for all this crazy stuff, and like cyborgs and people plugged into a network of computers and all this stuff. And dude's like, oh, have you so you read Neuromancer and stuff? I'm like, by William Gibson. I'm like, what? That sounds like cyberpunk. It sounds like what punk? Been hooked ever since.
No. I think I'm gonna bow out, Manny. It's like after midnight here.
After midnight.
Come on, man.
Bow out.
Rick, what's up with your stamina? Did you need some tea? Some high tea? You need some shark cartilage or whatever?
I was up to.
Well, I've been going since 6 o'clock this morning, so. Or yesterday morning now.
Dude, I was up for three live streams last night, and then I stayed up and I did a live stream around 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right, fine, Rick. Just leave. Go.
Where can everybody find you, Rick?
Rick.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes.
Is this like your final goodbye? We'll never see you again, Rick.
Rick, when are you leaving?
The 25th of July at 11:45 Eastern Standard Time. So 15 minutes before it turns to 26th. Cool. Barely on the 25th.
That's awesome.
So I will I'll have a live stream that day at noon. So, and I'm doing a live stream tomorrow at noon. So
he's going to live stream and frisking him in line at the airport.
You're gonna live stream tomorrow at noon?
Yeah, because I didn't do a one today. I didn't do a live stream today, and I didn't do one on Tuesday. So I'm trying to make things up a little bit to my subscribers.
Cool.
Rick,
Get out another Brazilian superhero.
Okay, you want to pimp your ride? Pimp your show, man.
Okay. Cross Comics. You can find me on my channel, Cross Comics, and I do usually daily live drawings, either 5 or noon on my channel, Monday through Friday. But there's a special one tomorrow or today, depending on what time slot
Are
you're
you
in.
gonna have your co-host with you tomorrow? Are you gonna have Scott with you?
I don't know whether Scott's going to be there. He can answer in the chat there whether he's going to be on.
That's your co-host. You guys do really well together. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Awesome. Thanks.
Okay.
Later, brother.
No problem. Later.
Night,
God
Rick.
bless.
Get out of
Bye,
here.
Rick.
As
Bye,
Rick
Rick.
Booster would say, get out of here.
Hey, where is my... Oh, there's my
We got Eric Green in the house saying, Dr. Vickman, where am I? Ooh.
This is the third circle.
Scott Shimmer, he's waving goodbye. I guess he's waving goodbye to Rick. Oh, and Maranya and Dr. Vickman must know Eric Green, because Maranya just says, "Oh no, it's a wild Eric Green."
Yep. Those two are like two peas in a pod.
Cool. That is amazing. That is amazing. We are watching the beautiful Copic work of Trusty Sidekick as he's doing hair, and I hate doing hair.
Yeah.
Incredible hair.
Hair
Hair
is
sucks.
not fun.
It's just very, very interesting. Now this show has turned into a golf tournament.
Yes, yes, we're...
Be very, very quiet. I'm putting.
Approaches the 17th tee.
If Manny keeps being quiet, no one talking, then it's a golf show.
No.
Be the ball, Danny.
No.
Be the ball.
I can't keep my eyes open anymore, so I'm toast.
Are you out of here, Caesar?
I am.
Where can we find you, Caesar?
You can find me on the Twitters at El Guapo Comics, on the Instagrams at The Art of Cesar Feliciano, Facebook at The Art of Cesar Feliciano, on YouTube at El Guapo Comics, and make sure to check out the Chango Broken Veil campaign on Indiegogo, currently on Indiegogo right now. So let's show that some love. Let's show that good comics want to be purchased, and I believe I'm putting together a good project. So
when did you put that up? Today? Caesar, did you put it up today? Oh, darn dog.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
I said, when did you put it on Indiegogo today? Did you have a countdown? Did you have a launch?
No. Indiegogo's been running. What my partner decided he wanted to do a Kickstarter, so we launched on Kickstarter there as well, because we were hearing some feedback that people didn't want to go to Indiegogo to fund it. They just had problems.
Okay.
So we launched on Kickstarter as well.
Okay, cool.
All right, guys. God bless.
All right, see you there.
Later, brother.
God bless you. Awesome. All right.
El Guapo, mucho grande, gracias.
Mm-hmm.
So who's next to drop out? We drawing straws?
No, we're all gonna drop out soon.
Iron Man contest tonight. Who will remain? Who has the stamina?
When Trusty Sidekick gets tired, that's when we drop out.
I haven't felt like streaming all week. I'm going for a long haul tonight.
Yeah, well, the whole thing with Good Dog Press is usually I have it locked on whoever's doing the best artwork. And tonight it was pretty much Trusty was doing most of the artwork, and we had El Guapo a little bit of Rick Piper, so people can talk and they got something beautiful to look at. It's like, who wants to look at our icons the whole night when you could watch somebody like Trusty Sidekick do this beautiful piece of artwork?
Oh,
Screw you, Bats.
What?
Hey, Manny.
Sergeant Bats.
Oh, what's
He,
going on?
he says $5. Sergeant Bats is like $5. Milky Way Eater drops off first. And no, I did not pirate the link, Eric.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the link. Damn it! Can you put the link?
Yar.
Can you put the link back in or into the chat over here?
I can hardly hear you, Manny.
You can hardly hear me.
Yeah.
Sounds like you're eating.
Oh,
The beef sticks, right?
okay. I put myself up again. Can you hear me now?
That's better.
Okay. Can you put it back in the chat again, Big Man? That link that you wanted to put in there.
Oh, to I Love Comics?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a
You would have
moderator.
had a Marcus
Yeah.
or KG can go find it. Let's see who
Yeah,
can do
I
it.
just look for I Love Comics and look for the Mr. Miracle icon.
Yeah, let's see who can do it first, KG or Marcus. Who's gonna get it?
Ding, 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 ding,
Who's
ding,
betting on it?
ding, ding,
Who's actually around here and listening?
Oh, KG, guarantee KG and Marcus is on it already. Who's gonna come up first? It's gonna be interesting. Who will take the wrench championship tonight?
The loser loses the wrench.
No. Oh, no.
To the death!
No. I would not let them lose their wrench. Oh,
I am bringing a friend.
what?
Whoa,
She's back.
Holy
I
crap.
know.
In the saddle again?
Oh, KG, I love comics. KG wins tonight.
You guys had Englantine on here?
No. We're pimping on his channel for Thunderdome tomorrow.
And there
Yeah.
goes Marcus. Marcus is right there
Which-
too.
Yeah. That's I'm gonna be on Thunderdome tomorrow.
Are
I'm
you?
gonna destroy Raggedy.
Ooh.
I know they were trying to get
And you brought a Raggedy with you. What up with that?
They were trying to get Nerd Wonder on there.
Who
But she
bought
wanted-
who bought a Raggedy with them?
Who
Raggedy
indeed?
Wabbit.
No one.
Pope.
Or was it everyone?
He wanted to
Pope.
see the Starfire.
Oh,
He's been inside you the whole time.
How you doing, Raggedy?
Okay.
No.
I have a
Pretty good.
confession. I am actually Raggedy. I'm just really good at impressions.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
No, you're not
Raggedy's,
that good.
Raggedy's a real person, and then the girl version is actually Raggedy doing an impression.
That's right. It's that face app. It's amazing what
Yeah.
it can do for voices.
This is a beautiful Pope fire.
Yeah, it's all right.
I can't see the Nightwing logo on the hat though. But no, it's really
Right, because of the angle, you can't see it. It's
Yep.
the underside of the brim.
Just put a giant Nightwing logo on the chest.
No, thank you.
Too late.
Or tattoo. Put Richard's name on the neck.
No, okay, I'm actually
down here on her thigh.
I am actually going to get P and F earrings now. Like I've been trying to find where to get them at. I just love it. I love that he did that because it's so creative.
Are you going to dye your hair orange too?
I already have kind of like a reddish tint to my hair.
You can never tell. It's always pulled back.
Yeah, I do that for a reason. There's a lot of weird people out there.
Well, you're encouraging the bald jokes though.
Yeah, but I've already done hat reveals before. Everybody knows I'm not bald.
Yeah.
All Gallagher up under there? Is that what you're getting at?
Am I what?
It's all Gallagher up under there. Gallagher, I know for you youngins, he was a comedian who smashed watermelons and other items with a giant mallet. And he wore a Buster cap and he had long hair. And then finally, during one of his comedy shows, he took off the hat and revealed he was bald as ever.
The last time I saw him, he was on Gas Monkey Garage.
Is that him, or is he back, or is he still his brother doing the routine?
I don't know, but it was on a live or Instagram post. It was a couple of years back, either 2 years ago, and they came out to the parking lot, and he was smashing some watermelons. He was really old though, so I mean, I was how old his brother is.
They're almost the same age. It's just that they look so similar that it's uncanny.
I don't care. They're smashing watermelons. It's great.
Well, Gallagher. The thing is that they've been the comedy team the whole time. It's just they just basically want the brother who was occasionally a writer is now the main character, and it all started off as a joke, really.
Yep.
Of see if the audience can tell the difference.
I just love the fact he's the only person I've ever seen this. They give him like trash bags for people in the audience, and they just smashes it.
Because it's Sledge-O-Matic, my friend. It's the wonder tool.
The
I said-
poor man in SeaWorld.
You'll never see another George Carlin. You'll never see another Gallagher.
No, none. Yeah.
Oh
No,
no.
and you'll never see another Lenny Bruce because every time somebody tries, that's the end of their career.
Or look at
Richard Pryor.
Bob Hope.
Oh, yeah. Bob Hope was fantastic, and really the closest thing we had to him was Robin Williams. And that's mostly because Robin Williams on the USO tip, because Robin Williams was huge on the USO, man. I mean, the guy was like over there in my sector.
A picture of him with Robin Williams.
Yeah, he was like in my sector 3 times for the year I was in Iraq. I mean, I never went to go see him or got to go see him or anything of the sort, because that's usually like just kind of like a lottery for. It's just a lottery, really.
That would have been my dream thing to hang out with Bob Hope and Rodney Dangerfield.
Oh man.
I remember when Bob Hope, like, he had free pass. He could just walk on the Tonight Show whenever he wanted. And he would just sometimes just, they'd be in the middle of an interview and he would just come out and sit down next to him.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of like Norm Macdonald when he'd be on Conan. He just kicks you over the show.
Yeah.
He has the open door.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, the thing about Bob Hope though, he's the one that started the whole thing where the bumbling idiot pretending to be something he's not. So maybe if you never watch his stuff, most people don't know that.
So you're pressing F for my youth now, Pope Fire?
President, yeah.
Shouldn't it be
it's
Warren?
been long gone, my friend.
Shouldn't it be
for
Y?
Manny's youth.
Shouldn't it be Y though? He starts with a Y, not an F.
That's not the joke.
No.
She's
Learn how to meme, dang it.
I never understood the literacy when it comes to like push F for respect. It starts with an R.
You know what? I press X on that statement.
oh Lord.
Disavowed.
I disavow.
Press X. Press X to disavow. Press X.
Okay. We got Del Mead in the house. We got Lorenzo in the house. How you guys doing? They're still talking about their favorite damn candy bars. Well, I don't.
I will not. No regrets for that. My part. Everyone should be involved in that. It helps lighten the mood.
Trustee, is this going to be done by tonight?
You cannot rush excellence.
She wants to do it.
Down.
She wants it as a Twitter icon.
Well, I mean, look at it. It looks freaking perfect.
Okay, then I'm done.
Just crop it from the top part. You're good.
Trusty, this you gotta over again and make it into a raven.
It won't fit in the Twitter.
No, that was the meanest thing you ever did. Like, I'm just minding my own business, watching your stream, and I go for a little bit, and I come back, and you turned a beautiful Starfire into the ugliest character you could have thought of, Raven.
Wait, that came out really nice. I actually did a Beast Boy too.
I know it came out really good, but I'm still mad at you for turning it into Raven.
Well, that's what you get for coming on my show and telling me, draw Starfire, draw Starfire. So I start drawing, and then you leave.
I had to.
No, you did not have to. So I said,
Yes,
okay.
I did.
And then I told the chat, I'm like, guess what I'm going to do, people? And then I turned it into a raven, and they loved it.
Hail Raven.
Oh, man, they're all in here now. You got Joshua Hughes as well.
Yeah. They're all going to come. They're all going to come over here now.
Because Pope Fire's here, they're going to all go start setting pants on fire and all that other stuff.
They can do that. I don't care.
You're going to see little Blue Jays and icons.
I hate Blue Jays.
Love Blue Jays. Put the Blue Jays in the chat for for Pope Fire. Can you guys do that?
Exactly. Pay respect to
Okay, I had the most beautiful robins. I had them for like 3 or 4 generations, right? I get one blue jay, and his name is Bully Jay. Scared off every single robin I had, and then the blue jay just ends up leaving, and now I have nothing but freaking crows and pigeons.
Well, yeah, that's how I was.
Hail Raven.
I still get the golden chickadees and stuff like that, but I mean, all of a sudden I have like abundance of red-winged blackbirds. I'm like, also something like, is nobody like putting up bird feeders anymore? Because they're all by me.
But see, I had like I have bird feeders because I feed the birds, but like the bully jay comes in and it was only one. It only took one blue jay to scare off all of my robins, and I had like 4, and I've had them for a handful of generations, and they just got scared off, and I was so sad because those were my robins.
What's funny is I get the sandal cranes going up my bird feeder, and I'm like, there's a freaking crane going up to my bird feeder, just reaching in there like a raptor. And and then you see like the red-winged blackbirds, like no figure, like a squadron of them. They start chasing them out of my yard. I'm like, what is going on, my bag? I hear it's just like chaos. I hate the red-winged blackbirds, and then I got starlings too now. So the little birds can't go to the bird feeder; they're on the bottom, being bullied. But where I live, you're not allowed to shoot a gun. In my county, if I go outside my county, then you can light off fireworks and anything. They don't care.
I'm not gonna shoot a bird for acting like a bird.
I used to.
It just doesn't make sense.
Roosters.
I want to pick off one red-winged blackbird, hang him up by a rope, and then put a sign on him that says anybody next will be after them.
I don't think that's a blue jay. I think that's just a blue bird.
That's the Twitter bird, yeah. Well, that isn't a blue jay a bluebird? Same thing.
No. Blue jays look like blue jays they're blue, but they're not.
They're like giant cardinals.
Blue.
That's what they look like to me. They're like woodpeckers / cardinals. But I don't know. We're getting the blue jays here, so we still get the cardinals, and then we get everything else. But it's just like the red-winged blackbirds is like 12 of them. Then you get the starlings who just like they just take over nests. So do blue jays. Blue jays they'll take over nests too. But,
yeah, blue jays are bullies. It only takes one to scare off all your little birds.
But I love the blue jay when he comes over because he scares the red-winged blackbirds away.
See, he didn't do that for me because all I have now are crows and pigeons.
And the robins by me, they're on the ground eating worms. They don't care. I got squirrels. Squirrels scare everybody away.
Yeah, that's what eats out of my bird feeder.
I throw peanuts down so he doesn't go to the bird feeder because he can't get in. But we also keep the branches from the trees away so they can't like bonsai onto the top.
Fair enough.
But dude, if you ever want to see the coolest thing is that you take the peanuts in the shell, throw them out, and you just watch a squirrel. They're little baby ones. They run off. They go bury it. They run off and they go in different directions. They fight over it. So anyway,
have you checked out the little Skunk Girl cameo I put in the Raggedy and Outlaws video?
Oh, first I gotta say goodnight to Marcus. Good night, Marcus.
Good night, Marcus.
Good night, Marcus. Okay, now what you were saying?
Did you see the cameo of Skunk Girl in my latest video?
I've been doing a show for the last 2 hours. No, I did not.
Oh yeah, Josh, this one doesn't have pants.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention, guys, for Angleton, he's actually shadow banned on YouTube right now. So after each stream, he gets those little kid videos. So if you guys could just keep sharing it out.
Okay, yeah, definitely help him out. Yeah, no, I don't like people get shadow banned.
He's not getting the views though, which is so weird though. It's like the 6th or 7th time he's had it in the past 3 years where he's been shadow banned, and the only thing he did, he got banned for 3 months live stream because he posted a video clip of One Punch Man. No.
All right, I am gonna go to bed. So see you guys later.
2 times in a row.
She came in here to shill and then leave.
Yeah, she does that. She just came in here to say, "Did you watch my video?"
I just uploaded my video. Click.
And since we're the same person, I'm gonna head off too.
All
right. We value your impersonations. That was really good.
The funny thing is, In an hour, you'll see them like streaming.
That's right. Good
Yeah,
night,
they're
all.
gonna go play video games. These youngins.
Trusty,
James,
Trusty,
So-
you do realize you drew Starfire without any pants on. I'm so happy.
Yeah. Can we see that no pants?
Must
Can
be
we-
warm where she is because she doesn't look cold at all.
Can we see those no pants there, Trusty? Ooh, look at that. That's beautiful. That is super beautiful.
I think that should be a cultural phenomenon. Women should not wear pants.
I kind of wish she had the Power Girl outfit though.
Yeah, and the boob window needs to
Yeah,
be
somebody
bigger.
needs to commission me to do a Power Girl. That'd be fun.
Power Girl with Star Girl, the Star Girl and the Power Girl.
You could do
Okay.
Starfire with
Or Starfire,
the boob window. That would be kind of cool.
Nope. Starfire as a Batgirl. That would really mess up Pope.
I think I'm going to commission Trusty to do Starfire and Lobo together on his motorcycle, and that's going to be his squeeze. It's going to be how it is.
Because you know how Pope, she hates Batgirl. She hates Barbara Gordon. So if you put like Starfire in the Batgirl costume.
Ooh.
Oh. I don't know how I feel about that, guys. She might stop hiring me.
So she doesn't like Batgirl. Why?
Because Batgirl's always everywhere. Because she ships Corey with Dick. And, you know, she's like, they keep putting Batgirl everywhere. She's in Young Justice. She's everywhere. It's like, she doesn't need to be there. You can never have Corey without Batgirl.
Oh.
Batgirl is Veronica and Starfire is Betty.
Yep. And Dick is Archie.
Yep.
Coolest, but good looking.
Alrighty.
Who's
Okay.
Jughead?
Alrighty.
Tim? I don't know. Jason Todd?
They called him Tim?
Alrighty, guys.
Maybe I would say Connor, probably.
I think we're going to call it a night. We've gone way past our usual time limit.
Manny's turning into a pumpkin, so
No,
it's a lot better.
Manny's got to go work on Skunk Girl. That's what it is. Manny hasn't been working on Skunk Girl for the last 2 hours. He needs to
Manny.
start
Manny. Manny.
So,
Manny.
I'll talk to you.
Manny.
Bye. Nope. Hi.
Manny.
Hi.
Go work on Skunk Girl.
Hi. The real Dr. Vinkman, where can we find you?
You can find me at Real Dr. Vankman, as all one word without the period, on Twitter. I'm also on Extreme Movie Show. There's no E in there's only one E in Extreme. Or no, 2 E. Sorry, it starts with an X. So, but yeah, I'm on Sundays. I'm also on sometimes Wednesdays. Depends, but
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Slick Jimmy.
You can find me on Slick Jimmy Speaks on the YouTubes. We do a cheesecake challenge. Currently, it'll be on Wednesday night about 9 o'clock. You also can find me on Slick Jimmy Love on Twitter. Also, I do have a book in demand on Indiegogo. It's called Little Girl Lethal. If you like sexy violence and painterly art done in kind of the old heavy metal style, you're going to dig it. So go check it out. That's me.
Cool. Trusty.
I'm at Trusty Sidekick 3 on Twitter, Trusty Sidekick Art on Instagram, and usually here with the digital bullpen.
Awesome. Tank.
All right. Well, hey, Manny, I have an announcement. As we are 54 days from the launching of Scalpel Zero, this weekend and this weekend only, I'm having a sale on commissions.
Cool.
I'm doing these are 9x12s, so I'm doing torsos for 25, full body shots for $40, and full body plus an environment for 75. So you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at /TankFerretArt. Contact me there if that piques your curiosity.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I am Manny from Good Dog Press, and thank you for coming into my computer room tonight, and thank you, guests, for being on the panel, and thank you, chat, for being out there. Amazing. You guys kept it real lively today. All right, I will see you guys, I guess, again on Monday, if not sooner on somebody else's channel. But yeah, Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern. And you can catch me on Twitter, Good Dog Press, and go check out Skunk Girl on Indiegogo. 80 pages of fun, perfect bound, glossy pages, all color. All right. And we shall see you guys again. Aloha all.
Good night. Hallelujah. Bye bye.